And everybody, a few more moments to get settled in here. Welcome, 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 and happy Sunday, guys. Get my coffee out of the way real quick. Oh man, Spur found a wheel for $249. Johnny, you doing over that flight? Man, we're gonna do something like it, brother. We're in Galveston right now, so we're gonna do something like it, man. I'll do something like it. Alright, there we go. Cool, cool, cool. The TBM. Yep, Miss Spur, good morning. Good morning, good morning, John. Good morning, Mr. Spur. How you guys doing? This fabulous Sunday. Freezing Sunday. Man, it is colder than a well digger's butt here in Dallas, y'all. It is cold. You hear me? We're got a little bit of snow this morning. I don't know about an inch, but yeah, it's a little chilly. It's a little chilly. Very little, Miss Spur. I mean, you can barely see it. So I'm not sure if that's going to get worse as the day moves on, or what. My backside. Fabulous, my backside. Oh, you're good, John. I just went to change the water aquarium. Outside pipes frozen. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Or as my friend Scooby-Doo would say, what-roll. All right, guys. So again, good morning, and good morning, or good evening, John, and all those on the other side of the pond there. Got like 0.5 on snow, man. Yeah, I'm willing to lean on the fact that we probably got maybe like 0.2. I mean, very little. We got like a little snowflake. You have to use your good eye to see, and that's what we got here so far. So we'll see what happens, but which I guess kind of segues into this trip. So we're in Galveston, Texas. I'm going to have to hit Amazon on the wheel. What? I got steering wheel. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Too cool. So we're here in Galveston, which is a little island there, just to the south of Texas. Well, I mean, Galveston, Texas, right? But anywho, back in the TBM 900, guys, got the insurance claim processed. Unfortunately, we had to retire 172 Sierra Tango. It was written off, so we're we're in 172 Tango Hotel this morning, and like I said, got a little weather in the area. Definitely want to take my time this trip, y'all. We're not going to rush this. We're going to make sure we got plenty of the old go juice and all that before we depart. But first thing, of course, in any cross countries, we need to take a look at the weather because it's a little on the sketchy side. So this time of the year, my main concern, right, are the freezing levels, especially if you're in a non-anti-ice equipped airplane. So this is what we got going on right now, and it's yeah, it's pretty bad. I mean, look at Mississippi. I mean, when does that happen in Mississippi, y'all? Like, for real. So freezing levels are starting at the surface up in North Mississippi. Texas, around where we're at, they're starting at about 1,000 foot. So ceilings right now are at 1,800 down here in Galveston. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting here. Also noting the time as well, 1,400 UTC. So yeah, it's going to be fun. Definitely going to be fun. Looking forward to it. I don't think bad. I don't think. What's the speed on that TBM? Let's see. Man, that's a good question. Hold on. I think the 900's a little slower than the 930. Let me look. Let me look. Let me look. If I can find it here. Let's see. Well, of course, it's going to show it in miles an hour. I don't need that. I need a true airspeed. I'm looking for you, John. I'm looking because I'm curious as well. Unless it's going to be totally ridiculous. Go down here. Maximum speed. Yeah, it's going to like totally give me miles an hour, man. But we're looking for true air speed. It's like 240, 250. So too fast for my diamond, right speed for the Dash 8. Yeah. Yeah, brother. So appreciate it, Gio. Thanks for that, man, because I couldn't find that. Like everything wants to give you miles an hour. We ain't got time for that. All right, so y'all, we're gonna do a proper proper pre-flight because I don't have time for what we had, what we were dealing with yesterday. So I'm going to remove the Pedo Pros. We'll go ahead and pull the chocks. Let's see. We'll go ahead and get all that stuff up front out of the way. Dang, is that door open? There we go. Open that door though. I'm gonna do the spot view. I think that's a little easier to do what we need to do. Let's see. There's a cover over here as well. We need to remove that. Well, let me remove it. I don't know if we can click that one. There we go. All right. Then we need to get that guy uncovered. And let's double check. I need witnesses, right? So I need to make sure that we got plenty of fuel. So it's only 266 miles. Oh, I hadn't even told you guys where we're going. So we're actually heading to up to the Dallas Metroplex, to Addison Field in the Metro. So that's where we're heading to. Let's see. I think that's plenty, guys, to get where we need to go. Really. Payload, that's random. Boom. I don't like anybody up front. We'll throw them down here, and we're barely. See, I don't like that. So that's. She can't go. She can't go. We'll go ahead and take her out. We're within limits, right? We're still within the CG limits, but the problem is, man, we start picking up some ice, and we're gonna have some problems. Or you know what? We can add her back. We can add her back. We'll just move the bags up toward the front. Now, still can keep us in the ballpark there. All right, cool. All right, so that's all we're taking today. We're not taking the whole gang of folks here, guys. Appreciate y'all swinging in this morning. Mama Shark, welcome. Good morning. Good morning. I hope this trip goes by fairly smooth. I hate to end up on the highlight reel, so don't want to end up on the highlight reel, but we'll see what happens here. So again, guys, we're going to go by the book on this one here. So first thing we want to do, we'll go ahead and lift this crash bar up. I'm on a shark. No, John, and you're going to mentally I was thinking that, but whole Daddy Sharks, yeah, my kids, I mean, they love that song. Love that song. Wait for everything to boot up here. So what's the temp down here in Galveston? I don't even think I was about to say only those with children will understand. How long is your flight, man? About an hour. Hour and 13 to be exact. Hour and 13 to be exact. No pressure. Exactly, Mama Shark. We'll see what happens here. We'll see what happens. So, I thought about getting some ground power, but I don't want to do that. You know, I don't feel like spending $50. We'll do a battery start here. We are on VATSIM as well. Go ahead and get the batteries on. This thing yells at you all the time. I just want the bring the TBM out. Working on breakfast in the background. I hear you, Mr. Spur. Hopefully that breakfast is just as good as the one yesterday, I'm sure. I'm sure. Wife brought donuts this morning, so that was our breakfast. Donuts and coffee. That's what we had. Which isn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. I found a really cool donut shop next to the crib, so that's what we got this morning. Alright, we'll go ahead and get this programmed in here. I don't know about y'all, but it's pretty chilly, so we'll look at getting the engine started here. So manual control, backward throttle, cutoff, strobes. Guess we'll get that on. Aux BP. Boost pump on, clear the master. Prop area clear. Starter on. It's like 2 seconds to hold it, so we're waiting for about 13%, and then we'll go ahead and send in the fuel. There's 13. We'll kind of watch it. Let's see. Do not attempt an engine start and perform. All right. So I'm not sure how there's residual fuel in here, and I hadn't even started this thing, so we'll go ahead and cancel that one. Go ahead and cancel that one there. Alright, so with that being said, so basically what it's saying, there's fuel actually in the combustion chamber before we actually introduced it. So what we need to do, we need to dry motor the engine to clear that out. So how to do that was what we'll do, we'll turn the boost pump off, right? Turn the boost pump off. I think the starter's still fairly cool. I think the OAT is it's like 10 degrees Celsius, so that's pretty cool. So what we'll do, we'll go ahead and roll the starter, leave the ignition off, and we're going to motor this for about 15 to 20 seconds. Actually, I'll start my timer. Keeping an eye on that battery voltage there. Alright, that's about 15 seconds there. And again, this is something that you would do with a standard turboprop. When you're done, let's do share cockpit if you got time. Yeah, man, we'll see if we can figure this thing out. I haven't done it before. That'd be cool. Alright, so let's try this again. So let's double check here. Make sure we got the ignition on. I have to put the ignition on auto. Alright, battery voltage still looks good, so let's go ahead and send it. Alright, and start timer on. There's 16%. We'll go ahead and send in the fuel. Alright, there's the ITT. That's what we want to see there. Make sure that we don't exceed the red line there. There she goes. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. Of course, we're getting a big amp pull from the starter there, so it should line out here shortly. Alright, so we started under 30 seconds, so we'll go ahead and clear that. Alright, so start switch is on, start timer did that, got everything low, I'll check starter automatically off, engine parameters. We're within limits there. Alright, source selector is on back, got that done. Alright, so now what we can do, we can go ahead and click her up to flight idle. Let me double check doors, make sure all of our passengers in the back are all nice and secure. So let's bring the throttle up to fly idle. I'll match it up on my side. Let it kind of equal out here a little bit. And there's fly idle right there. Alright. So we'll let the prop RPM come up. Looks good. All right, so check battery, electrical network is checked. Flight idle, engine parameters checked. Aux boost pump. Whoa! And we are scooting. All right. All right, aux boost pump is on auto. And again, all this is persistent, so. All right. Let's see, check. Fuel selector switch is, again, auto. All right, generator is on. Look at the amp draw. Check the standby. Clear the master. Looks good. Back to main. Alright, AP and trims, both on. Alright, oxygen supply, we've checked that. Bleed switch. Auto. Let's see, don't blow the engine. Man, try not to. Try not to. Got the AC on, guys. Pressurization mode. Alright, looks good there. Alright, let's see here. My kids started playing with my webcam, so my bad, y'all. If it doesn't come, should be a little better, I think. There we go. Alright, cool. Alright, hot air flow distributor, check landing field elevation, done. Alright, so we'll stop right here for right now. We'll go ahead and get inertial separator on. Let's get this, let's get the flight plan programmed here. Alright, so let's see. So Galveston. So our route of flight this morning, we're taking the Westland 7 departure. So Westland 7, so we need to go to departures. Scroll all the way down here, Westland 7, enter that. Man, this thing tells you everything. Alright. See if I can find it here. So Westland 7 into Giffa. We'll also take 3-6 as well. If I will load that. And the waypoint selection. Alright. And then from there, then we'll go like straight into J-Rome. So let me put in Addison real quick. Backspace. Alright, I need to bring my cursor down. Addison Field. Why are you putting an A? Oh my gosh. Alright, Kilo Alpha. Alright, let me go up here, guys, and see if I can backspace it. Alright, so Kilo. Alright, Alpha, Delta, Sierra. I love the G1000, but it is cumbersome as all get out in sim. Like, for real. Alright, there we go. Oh man, I am making bacon, egg, and cheese burritos. My goodness. Sounds amazing. Alright, let me clear that. Come up here. Procedure, I need to select my arrival. I think it's J-Drome something. And of course it's down in there. Where is it? This is what I want to know sometimes, y'all. Where is SimBrief like finding these arrivals. We'll do the next best thing here. We'll do. I think the loads 3 goes into there. We'll do that. We'll do that. Load. Alright, hopefully we didn't break nothing. Alright. Hopefully we didn't break. Alright, cool. I think our route's in there. Alright, so go back to our checklist here. Inertial SEP on, that's good. So get ready to taxi here, I suppose. So taxi light on, get the nav lights on. Passenger briefing. I think we've done that, y'all. Then we got the passenger briefing out of the way. Oh, mousing that G1000 sucks. Yeah, it does, man. It's just such a, I don't know, such a mind-numbing experience, man. That's like the worst part of this whole plane is like manipulating a bloody G1000. But other than that, I mean, everything else is smooth sailing. I don't know. Maybe one day they'll come up with something a little different here. So cruise altitude be 27,000, guys. We'll take 27,000, and that'll be our cruise altitude. I need to get the Galveston. Get Galveston in my AV tab, AV tab, or however you pronounce it. All right, take off there. All right, cool. So we'll be departing tree 6. So basically, we'll just flip 1, take it all the way down. We'll cut across tree 2, and we'll hit 3-6 over yonder. So that's the plan. That is the plan. I think we're all done here for now. Let's see, battery, everything else up there. I'm telling you guys, y'all, you got to verify this stuff. You got to verify this stuff. This airplane will punish you if you're caught sleeping. Straight up. All right, guys, we're out of here. We're gone. Appreciate you guys swinging by this morning, man. Y'all cooking breakfast and all kinds of fun stuff. Appreciate the likes as well, for sure. Oh, man. All right. Let's go ahead and set my flaps, I suppose, right? Now, on the TBM, you definitely want to try to take off a little bit of rudder trim to counteract that torque. So we'll set our rudder trim. I like to do like 50%. Like the heavier I am, the more that torque I want to counteract. So with that increased mass, so we want to make sure we add enough rudder trim there to help us out. Otherwise, you are all over the runway. All over the runway. Other than that, y'all, how's everyone's Sunday so far? Other than being early. The mat, cool. There we go. Jump outside for a bit. Guess while we're taxiing, we'll go ahead and let folks know, let the people know our intentions. So let's get 128, 22.8 in the window. I'm not just, you know, overly concerned about it. I don't think there's literally any on this early, but never hurts to double check, right? Galveston traffic, TBM November 172 Tango Hotel type TB 100. We'll be taxiing to the right. 6 via Bravo Alpha for departure to the north. Galveston traffic. Alright. I know this is like an AOA indicator, y'all, but I hardly ever use this thing. I don't even think it works now. Which sounds about right. Here. But yeah, John, we can definitely see if the share cockpit works. If literally, I've never done it before, so you gotta let me know what livery you're flying and all that, and we'll see if we can get it working. So once we get up here, we'll got a few more things to do, especially with it being the first flight of the morning. Got a few little housekeeping items. Is this live weather? Yes, ma'am. It is indeed live weather right now. Let's see. Right now, give you a heads up. So winds are out of the northeast at 14. Sky conditions are broken at 1800. Overcast at 2400. Temperature 10. And dew point's 10. So it's a little chilly. But we'll stop it right here. Stop it right here. Yeah, so far, Mama Shark, it's pretty accurate. We'll see. We'll definitely see the accuracy once we get closer to Dallas and kind of look outside here and compare with what we have in sim. All right, guys, parking brake set and master warning off. I don't know why it gives you a master warning for setting a parking brake. I mean, I guess I get it, but I don't know. A little on the extra for me. So throttles, we want to feather twice. We'll lock it there and fly idle. And we'll go ahead and back it, feather it. Like beam. There we go. All right, and this is most turboprops. You want to do a feather check. Make sure that prop does indeed feather. Otherwise, you'll have you have a hard time getting a good glide performance out of this thing if you lose the engine. Which, thankfully, that incident we had in Birmingham, the prop feathered just fine. Just nothing else with it. All right, let's feather it again. Whoa, I didn't want to do that. What? What? I did not want to do that. Whew. Are we good? Oh my gosh, man. This is what happens when things get overly complicated. That's basically what they did. They incorporated 3 different levers in one. Which is cool, but man, you sneeze or something. Whew. Alright, so we're good there. Did you see that, John? Did you see that, man? Almost ended up on the highlight reel, bro. Already. Hadn't even came off the ground yet, man. Wheels hadn't left dirt yet, bro. We're about to end up on the highlight reel. Let me quit playing, man, and get off of here. Alright, battery charge, all that looks good. Alright, over, let's see here. That's good there. Whew, alright. Go ahead and press get toga. It's back in the green. Yeah, we're good, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you. Was a little concerned about that, brother. I ain't gonna lie. A little concerned about that, man. But yeah, let's get out of here. Alright. Parking brake. Galveston's traffic, TBM November 172 Sierra Tango's departing runway 36 left, departure north. Galveston traffic. Double check, make sure this is 3-6. Nope, this is 3-2. We need to cross real quick. I got my strobes on, so we're good. We're good. I know. I just know paparazzi in the background watching. Man, I know, right? I know, man. I'm gotta make sure got my A game on here, man. I feel like I'm on a check ride or something. Man, you guys are awesome. Oh my goodness. All right, Airstreak 6. Yeah, we can confirm that the following's clear. Runway's clear. Clearance has been received. All right. Winds aren't too bad. Let's see here. Let me get a wind check real quick. Let me get that wind check. 060 at 14. All right, so gonna need to have a little bit of correction here, man. This thing's all wrong. Let me go around real quick. All right. All right, get her nice and lined up. All right, so go ahead and apply torque there, and we'll stabilize at 40. All right, air's 40%. Again, got a little crosswind correction in there. All right, takeoff power is set. ITT looks good, torque looks good. There's 8 knots right there. We'll come off the ground at about 95. Get the correction out of there, man. Look at her, she's gone. She is gone. Keep that correction in. All right, got positive red climb. You're up there. All right, guys, we're gonna need some anti-ice equipment on as well. So I'm going to take advantage of that autopilot here shortly. As soon as we get cleaned up, we're gonna keep that inertial step on. Go ahead and go flaps up. Flight level change on, and we'll pitch for a buck 24. It's going to be a best climb in this airplane. All right, get that nav there. Galveston traffic TBM November 172 010 goes clear tree 6 on the upwind. Last call, Galveston traffic. All right, and give me some trim. Oh, give me too much trim. I think so touchy. So touchy. There's AP there. Take a look at the wings here. So the icing boots, right? We cannot activate the anti-ice until we actually see ice on the wings. So I know it's kind of counterintuitive, right? But yeah, that's. I love the icing boots and turboprops. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this inertial stuff on. Window heat is on. Prop de-ice is on. Gonna need that for sure. We are above freezing right now, so it should be good. But I know as we get higher, we're definitely going to have some icing conditions there. So let's do a quick climb checklist. Climb speed set. Trims, roll pitch, yaw are adjusted. Yaw damper push button is on. We'll get the lights, taxi landing off there. We leave the pulses off. Everything else is good. Let's see. Cabin is climbing. Looks good. Keep an eyeball out there. Make sure everything's good. Throttle is adjusted. So right now we're at 70% torque. We still got a ways to go in performance. So we're going to see if we can come on up through this icing, guys. I'm not going to spend too much time in the icing here. So we're going to come on up here and send it and punch through the ice there. ECS panel. It's good. We'll get the fan on, I guess. Get some. Whew. All right, guys. I think we're good to go so far. Uh-oh. What? Uh-oh, Mike. What's going on, brother? Oh, man. Yeah, we had a scare, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. For some reason, when I, during the feather check, I brought it over to high idle, and the thing just went high idle, low idle, and cut off. So, man, that thing's weird. NTSB report was completed. I see back in the TBM. Yeah, brother, man. NTSB report was completed. Got the insurance claim back, man, and we're in November 172. Tango Hotel 172 Sierra Tango, man, is at the junkyard. So either at the junkyard or on eBay, one of the two. But heck, I guess I can show you guys. Let's go ahead and we'll get the inertial step off, then we're good. I'll show you guys the de-icing feature. So to use that, we'll do Airframe De-Ice, and it cycles there, so you can see the boots actually cycle from section to section. So you can kind of see it there. So what happens as the ice forms over the leading edge of the wing, the de-icing boots actuate and breaks it up. But what happens is if we activate the de-icing boots too early, right, the ice begins to form around the inflated stage of the boot. So you will end up happening is like you'll have a gay see, it'll bite you. It'll bite you. Alright, so what will end up happening is you'll have a gap in between the actual boot and the ice, and that can cause problems. So that can cause problems. So we'll go ahead and turn that off for now. What's up, Captain Geo? If you get any issues, don't pass. Go straight to jail. Man, tell me about it, y'all. Tell me about it, man. This thing's a handful, man. Like, for real, this thing is a handful. Oh my lord. All right, I'm gonna go direct to Westland here. Activate that. Get a little climb view going. Gone. Gorgeous airplane. Watch that speed getting too slow. Ah, we're good, man. Normally she likes to climb at about 125. That's published best climb. I did do some research. Oxygen on. Yep. Let me go back here and look. Let's see. These guys up here are the emergency, so that's good up top there, and that's good. That's where that's supposed to be. That's where that's supposed to be. But yeah, I did do some research, guys, on best glide. So Mike, just so you know, best glide for the TBM is best glide for the TBM is 120 knots. So I did some research, right? I went to the manual, and of course the manual refers you to the real world. I'm going to screw this name up. Deher TBM Cicada manual, whatever. And yeah, it's 120 knots. Whisper, geez, totally a game vehicle. I have no idea what that's like. Miss Spur says she couldn't imagine totally something that you're working. Oh well, plane moving though. Totaling it, yeah. But there is a full there's a full maintenance manager on here. So let's say, for example, if it's time for an oil change, you know, of course it'll tell you, and then it'll also say, hey, it's $600, right? Which is probably accurate. I mean, it's an extremely immersive airplane, you know, almost too immersive. Almost too immersive. It really is. Really, truly is. That's pretty much what's going on in the engine right now. So it looks like everything's good to go. That starter is a little warm because we kind of worked it earlier, but it should be Should be just fine with that, though. Should be just fine. Let's take a look and make sure we're good. We're on the VATSIM, guys, but not a whole lot going on VATSIM. Houston Tower's on, actually, but nothing else more than that. Jump outside a little bit here. Get some tunes back going. There we go, that thing's loud. Oh man, plane will kill you if you don't know what you're doing. Yeah, this thing, Geo, man, I'm gonna tell you, this thing has caught me slipping so many times. Don't know how many times I try to crank the SOB engine caught fire. Man, I'm telling you, this is the one plane in all the sims that has caught me slipping. But I do know, like on startups, you want to make sure that the engine is spinning as fast as you can get it before you bring in fuel. You want to make sure your battery power, your battery voltage is sitting about 25, right? You know, it's 24 volt system. Want to make sure it's about 24, 25, right? You want to make sure that your ignition is in auto, and you want to make sure that that boost pump is on. As long as it's spinning fast enough before you bring in the fuel, you won't have a hot start, because that's what it is, right? It's a hot start. So basically we're bringing in fuel before we got enough airflow to prevent the explosion that happens, the combustion process, prevent that from going forward. So that's when you run into problems. Instead of it going back and out the exhaust system, that explosion, there's not enough airflow to keep that back, so it's actually combusting and going forward and tearing up a whole bunch of stuff and yeah, blowing up the engine. So that's yeah, they definitely, Mama Shark. I know, Mama Shark, I'm trying. I think we're good though. I think we're good. We got plenty of fuel this time, Mike. We're good on that, man. It's only like 260 miles. I think we're good. I really do. I say that, right? We knock on wood, but I think we're good. Oh man, they're 18,000 feet there, 292 altimeter. So we got a little bit of leeway here, man. Let's go ahead and bring that. Go ahead and pour the coals to it and get her up here. Oh man, I went back. It was funny, guys. I went back and watched that video, man. It was just like, it was the picture perfect episode of some sort of air disaster. Pilot screws up, right, initially, and then the chain of events from there ended up, you know, leading into, you know, us having to ditch on highway, whatever that was. Famous last words. Exactly, man. Exactly. Man, look at that crosswind, man. We're straight up going sideways. Look at that. Look at that. But yeah, and it's, I think it, you know, I mean, in reality, I think if I would have slowed down a little more, I don't think we would have had that problem. I think it would have been good. Hold on, what's this here? Oh, I got a little placard here. So maneuvering speed, 158 knots. Maximum flying speed, landing config, 178. Man, they need to put best glide in here, man. Screw all that. Where, you know, like, had I not had done that research, you know, we would never have known. G'day, all. Good morning, the disciple. How you doing, sir? There's 20.8 there, guys. Looking good, looking good. I highly doubt Fort Worth Center comes on, so I think we're good on that. I don't think we'll be bothered much on this trip. I'm sure I kept missing your streams. LOL. Did Geo give you my work schedule? Mike. Yeah, man, we ain't been doing good at all, man. Hopefully, you know, hopefully this, you know, this will be a better time. I think we'll be good, you know. I really do. Really do. Beautiful airplane, man. beautiful airplane. One would think, though, it's like, holy smokes, you know, how would you really see over the window? But when you think about it, even like in like a 172, you really, once you kind of get that reference point, really not too bad. And then they did a really good job of making sure you got a slope here to, you know, increase visibility. So it's really, really not too bad out front. It's really not. Really not. No worries, Mama. Alright. How does this TBM compare to the Microsoft Flight Simulator one? So it's a really good question, Disciple. And man, the best answer I can give you to that is it doesn't. It is a complete. Just to kind of put this into perspective. The manual that they recommend that you go through is the actual manual for the TBM 900, which is readily available, right? So when you go through and look at the hot starts quick start guide, if you look at the bottom, they'll give you the actual TBM 900 manual to go through. They really drilled down and implemented every single system. I mean, probably the best single engine turboprop in sim period. Tons of systems they've incorporated, you know, full-blown electrical system. You know, it's, you know, the simulations looking at the voltage there, current output, resistance, compatency, temperature. Then you go here and you want to look at the ECS system. You go to the ECS info. Look at that. I mean, look at that. Just really, really in depth. Yeah, it's way more study level than the one for Microsoft Flight Sim. Wow, that's dope. Microsoft Flight Sim needs to. Oh, and it's coming. It's coming. You know, I think those of us who, you know, who are used to having study level aircraft between these platforms, you know, we've become accustomed to. You know, well, man, I need a study level GA. Let me go cop the hot start, or you know, I need a study level 737. Let me go pick up, you know, Zebo or PMDG. That's not in 2020 just yet. But you know, I know I do at least. You know, sometimes I kind of forget that, you know, hey, this thing's only been out for a few months. So, you know, that being said, and I think, you know, hopefully we'll see something this year that's, you know, straight up study level, right? But you know, it's the 900 for what it's worth. I mean, it's not a bad airplane. It looks gorgeous. If Microsoft didn't do anything else, man, they nailed the visuals. They nailed the visuals. I mean, it's just beautiful. Every airplane in there looks beautiful. You know, it's just everything else is kind of lacking. But you know, I mean, it's default, right? So I guess I can't knock them that much, you know, for you know, partial functionality, I suppose. Alright, I guess we're going to turn off the prop De-Ice. I don't think we'll need that right now. Go ahead and check and see what's up here in the back. So, of course, you know, only seats 4 in the back, but I don't know, for an airplane that's $1.4 million, man, I'm gonna need something that can carry a village, you know, for 1.4 mil. But you know, it's designed to get a small party from point A to point B pretty quick. That's what they market it for. That's what they market it as, and that's a pretty decent job. I mean, for a turboprop. For reals. Let's see here. Your Discord link has expired. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, it has expired for real? Dang. My bad, guys. See, man, I'm slipping. I'm slipping on the Discord. Horrible at keeping up with it, man. Horrible at keeping up with it. Definitely appreciate it. Did I hear party? Mr. Dave, the man of the hour, sir. Good morning, man. How you been? How have you been? Appreciate that, Mike, for dropping that in there for me. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'll edit the the link there. Yeah, you feeling better, Mr. Dave? I need some coffee. Running low. Running low. A decent flight. Not too bad today. Not too bad at all. Just posted new link. Thanks, brother. Appreciate you, man. All right, guys. We're at 27,000 there. So I'm gonna bring the torque up. Let's see. We'll see if we'll do 70% torque and see what she does. So, of course, flying this thing, you know, we want to make sure we're monitoring really two big parameters here. So we want to make sure that we're not limited by torque, and we also want to make sure that we're not limited by interturbine temperature. So depending on what the weather is, you might hit one or the other first. So, you know, of course, down low, we may be getting close to over torquing, but once you get up high, that interturbine temperature becomes even more of a factor in terms of performance. But I mean, you know, looking here, we still got tons of room. We'll hit the ITT limit before we'll over torque the engine. So that's good to know. That's good to know. So we're still going direct Westland there. Zoom out here. I really wish maybe, you know, the next version of X-Plane expounds more on the G1000. I mean, it's a really good suite, really good setup, but just wish it was a little more intuitive. It was a little more intuitive. Morning, feeling a bit better. What's this man of the hour thing? What do I do now? No, you've done nothing wrong, Mr. Dave, but be awesome. That's all you have done. All you have done. Downloading the TBM as we speak. Man, it's a fun airplane, man. It's a fun airplane. You just have to treat it differently. That's all. That's all. You know, I know we like sometimes like we'll get in. I know I do at least. You know, you got the kids to bed and you got like an hour to, you know, throw something up real quick, and you know you can't rush it. You cannot rush the pre-flight. You just can't do it. You know, if you don't have time to like fly it, leave it alone, man. Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone, man. Because this thing bites me every time. And I think what makes it even more challenging is that, you know, everything is persistent. So let's say, for example, you know, I left the strobe lights on, right? Let's say if I left the batteries on and I closed the sim. And if I, you know, load up the sim, you know, 4 hours later, the batteries would be dead. Or, you know, if I left the parking brake off, right? You know, the parking brake will be off when we load it up. Captain Geo says it's a whole different animal, if you ask me. It is, man. It is a whole different type of airplane. A whole different, like, this will be one, if I'm about to buy a TBM, like, for real, if I'm about to buy one, I would probably give this guy a try and sim before I would look at buying it. Like, if I'm comfortable somewhat with the processes and the flows, then I would, you know, I'd say, you know, I'd pull the trigger on like a real one if I just had 1.4 stacks laying around, you know, just saying. Will it bite you today? Just asking for a friend. Oh man, I can see Mama Shark in the background holding up the camera. Just waiting for it to slip, man. I hope not, Mama Shark, but you never know. You never know, man. You never know. You know, hopefully we don't have any issues, but man, you just don't know. No, no, I think we'll be good though. Let me go back in here and make sure I don't make a liar out of myself. Okay, cool. So we're just crossing I'll talk here eventually. Westland or something like that. Westland. We're crossing that, right? making our turn here. Now, what are the winds doing? There should be a wind barb around here somewhere. Be cool to see what the wind's doing. Right now we're doing 302 underground, so I'd imagine they're not too bad. Yeah, this is the FS Labs of TBM for sure. Bro, she is ready. Bro, I'm telling you, man. Ready to catch Stalker on the slip, man. Like TMZ. Oh, man. Oh, just wait, man. Wait, man. Then next thing I know, I get a call from the FAA, man, saying, you know, hey, Stalker, man, AKA Johnny, we're going to need you to call this number. Gonna need you to go to the office, man. It's like, no. No. But no, man, it's fun, though. I enjoy hanging out with you guys. I'm telling you, man, hanging out on stream, man, has just changed the simming experience for me, man. It really has. Watching the Spurs last night on Mud Runner, that game is just a hoot. You hear me? Oh my lord, that game is a hoot. American Truck Sim. I updated ATS yesterday, but I hadn't had a chance to really fire it up, man. I know another sim I've been wanting to get back into is that Train Simulator. So I don't know, might stream Train Sim one of these days. Well, I ain't got nothing else to do, which, you know. Or, you know, if I happen to have the trigger, if I'm babysitting the children's, then I'll I'll throw up Train Sim or something, since that's the easiest thing to do. You know, trying to babysit kids, man. But I don't know, my 5-year-old, his hands are getting, my 5-month-old, his hands are getting real busy, so he likes to slap the keyboard now, and yeah, it's a mess. I was babysitting them. I was watching them this morning. I was just kind of messing around in P3D for a little bit, and you know, I had something set up on the autopilot, and you know, before you know it, man, it's, you know, autopilot's disconnected, and here we go. They still looking for John after yesterday's group flight busting the Bravo. Hey, John, you gotta call that number, man. Mama Shark says, yeah, good times. Her laugh made me laugh. Tickled me to death, Mama Shark. Tickled me to death. My wife was cracking up, man. It was funny. It was funny, man. Once you get those contagious giggles, man, it's hard to slow them up. It is hard to slow them up. You just said babysitting. Oh, yep, yeah, man. Yeah, I'm about to get the shoe, Mama Shark. I'm just about to get the shoe, Mama Shark. I know. I think she left her sandals in here, so I might be in the clear unless she pulls out the heels or something. The number disconnected. The number disconnected. Oh, man. Yeah, I gotta call that number, man. Gotta call that number. I was talking to Mike yesterday, and I was like, man said disconnected. I was talking to Mike yesterday, and yeah, I'm gonna put you on blast real quick, Mike. And I was like, man, that Zebo stream where you lost both of the engines, man. I was about to be like, hey, man, Chief Pilot wants to see you in the office after the stream. And I was like, man, I didn't want to do it because I seen the look on his face, and it's just a look of, it's like, I'm telling you, man, when you know, it's already bad enough, like something happening after like an hour-long, 2-hour flight. But it's one thing when you're like on stream and catastrophe happens. It is I really can't think of a whole lot to describe it. Really can't think of a whole lot to describe. So I was like, man, let me just hold off before I say it. Let me just hold off before I say that, man. But yeah, no, it's all in good fun. I mean, things like that you can't help at all. I mean, what, engines catching on fire. I can unless you want to. Yeah, who's throwing up? Who's throwing something up? Oh, it's just coming in, guys. Welcome, man. I ain't paid attention to the viewer count. Definitely appreciate the likes as well. Oh, Mike got the shoe too. I'm Mama Shark. Guess I don't know. I'm gonna have to be on my A game today, though, for real. I'm gonna have to be on the A game for reals. This approach is what I'm kind of I don't know. Like I said, it's still pretty cloudy out, still pretty cold, so those freezing levels are still low, and icing is going to be a real threat on this arrival here. So as we get closer, we'll take a look at the weather and see if things has improved. That's what we want to know. We want to know when is the icing going to start. So of course, you know, it's going to be anything below 0 degrees Celsius and invisible moisture. So we'll look at the ceilings, just kind of see, you know, what kind of layer we're looking at. It's going to be something pretty thick or what. LOL, Chief Pilot was not ready to CB, man. Man, I know it, right? You know, it's like, you know, man, you go in the office, you're already upset. You're in no mood for no noise. None. It is still entertaining for us, but as the one flying the plane, it's disappointing and frustrating. Miss Spur, you're absolutely correct, ma'am. It's very, it's like the look, like when the TBM exploded, it's like, no. And it doesn't happen like when you take off. So it's like, ah, man, you know, lost the airplane, charge the game and move on, right? No, it's like 2 hours into a flight. You know, you're about to start, you know, you're at top of drop, and then, you know, catastrophe strikes. So yeah, that's when it's the most painful. But you know, I mean, you know, it's still good fun. Yep, glad you guys find joy in our demise. You know, I was thinking about like a blooper reel or something, but Mama Shark took care of that one. But I was watching Geos yesterday, and it looked like an episode of like Air Disasters or something when they're like playing the when they're playing the black box recording or whatever, and all of a sudden like I heard, yeah, we're good, and then all of a sudden I heard you know, like, you know, you hear the alarms and everything, like, whoop, whoop, you know, it's like, oh my goodness. No, Geo, no, pull up. LO is joy. We're laughing. We aren't laughing at you. Nah, it's all in good fun and love, guys. I know that. After this flight, I think Johnny and I try and share a cockpit. Yeah, we'll give it a shot, man. See if it works. Now we can stream that if it works, but I don't know. I don't know if that's something that, you know, bandwidth wise, I'm not sure how streaming would handle it being, you know. Okay, I'll do a down under flight after Johnny. Or maybe a little. Yeah, I know, Miss Spur. I know. It's okay. You know, it's okay. I don't think none of us jump on stream knowing that we'll never take an L. You know, I think if you stream long enough, you know at some point you're going to take a loss. So, I mean, you know, it's like, sometimes I laugh at myself because I'm like, man, I can't believe I straight up left with like no gas. Oh, man. I was telling Mike, I was like, man, I totally stream won't be affected. Oh yeah, we'll try, man. Oh my gosh, what a circus. That's gonna be a circus, man. You know how long it's been since I've streamed that, since I've done that Q400? Been a minute, bro. Been a minute, man. So like, we'll go ahead and decide this right now. we'll go ahead and decide this right now. John, you're going to be PIC, right? And is there a shared cockpit? Is there a shared cockpit with the Zebo? That's a good question. That might be tricky to do shared cockpit given the distance between input lag. Could be a big issue. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that latency could be a bit of a problem. John, you slacking, bro. What? What? What, man? Hey, I ain't been that queue in a minute, dog. Like, it's in P3D, man. You know I don't go into P3D like that, Mike. You know I don't go into P3D like that. Unless I just got to. You know, it's like, dang, man, I'm trying to fly the Mad Dog. Guess I'll go to P3D. You know, like that. You know, but I just don't like willingly go in there. Looky here, you will pull a Geo somehow. Looky here, you will pull a Geo somehow, some way in your sim adventure. Man, hey, you'll pull a Stalker too. You will, man. I'm telling you, you will. Like, it's as sure as the sky is blue, you will always have a mishap. I mean, that's just part of the game. But hey, we learn from it, and it's like, man, let me make sure I put some fuel in there, and push on. Heck, I've done it. I've done it. It's all right. It's all right. Trying to look at these. I've been looking at these albums, y'all, and on Epidemic, Epidemic Sound here. Trying to see here. See what else we got here. Aerobics, man. We ain't doing that. All right, now. Need to, but let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Geo, I am not sure anyone could do it up as good as you did. No, not that. How didn't you tell us there was a shared cockpit? I didn't know there was a shared cockpit in the Zebo. Captain Shaquille Oatmeal, what's going on, brother? Hope you're doing well, my man. Beautiful airplane. Thank you. Need to check it to make sure we're good. All right, y'all. So we're about to hit Githa, and then we're going to. We're just to the west of Lufkin, Texas here. So there's a Lufkin down there. We'll cut up. Just to the southeast of Tyler, and then we'll make our way on into Addison Field. Got a little traffic here, not too bad though. Still on the light. I dig those little winglets. Yeah, man, they're too cool. They are too cool. They are too cool. Yes, there is shared cockpit. Let me get you to, for real? Like, no, seriously. Like, there's shared cockpit in Zebo. What? On breaks up, crew. What's going on, Chief? My man, how you doing, brother? Hope you're making it. Hope you're making it through the day, man. I'm just bugging right now that apparently there's been shared cockpit in Zebo. I knew nothing about it. What's happening, Captain Watcher? Reply, amazing stream, brother. Mad I done missed it. Shared cockpit in the Zebo. What? I say what? That's crazy. Guy 4 crew, smart co-pilot. Shared cockpit plug-in. Master. So you need a configuration file? For real? Don't think it's Zebo direct. Leo Jackson had some software that let him do it. I'm unsure if I know Miss Spur, everything I do relates to flight. LOL, sorry. Let's see here. Let's see if I can catch up with the chat, man. Let's see. Darker, we're gonna have to explore this, man. Thanks, Geo. Bro, I know, right? I know. So, Sky 4 crew. Alright, so it looks like you get a configuration file. Mike, we're gonna have to look at this, dog. Over every user who wants to share configuration files. So how does it work? Get more, okay. So smart cockpit, smart co-pilot's plugin that people say it synchronizes the data revs and creates the illusion of a crew flight where both pilots can manipulate aircraft controls. Copies it, okay. Or governed by request release logic. Interesting. Please try the demo mode and check. Yeah, we're gonna have to look at this, man. I mean, if it's kosher. Oh, it's 20 bucks by the way. Yeah, I saw that. Chief pops in, chat frequency goes up, crazy percentage, LOL. Those fingers, y'all should hear my team talk about me in the office. Chief. Make sure both you guys have the same scenery. Gotcha. Gotcha. Bro, they don't have a demo. Want to make sure release. Yeah, I saw a demo in there. Yeah, there's a demo in there for sure. For sure. Hello, chat. My lord told me not to say anything. Let's see, what's up? Should I stop the reel? No one's crashing today. I thank you and was the next enviro on this crashes. Hello, good day. Maybe check this out, timescockpit.com. It works, I've used it once. Oh yeah? Hey man, we may have to do some shared cockpit ops today. You know, holler, you know, see if the queue works with John, man. We'll do a little short hop or something. And Mike, hey man, we'll catch up and do something, see if we can stream it. I don't know if you guys are cool for it. Might to update mine. It's been a minute. Oh yeah? Man, appreciate that, Geo. Good looking out, brother, man. It's gonna be sweet. I mean, because I think we were like talking about that yesterday, how awesome it would be. Tequila oatmeal, Mama Shark. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, I know. Oh man, y'all are a trip. Alright, let's see here. I'm just reading up this thing. We aren't streaming our attempts. Oh man, why not? Why not? Hey, tag me in it. Might give it a try. Yeah, sure. Yeah, man, we'll hit you up on the Discord, see if we can figure this thing out. Yeah, let me know, John, if there's something we gotta do. Yeah, you and John do the share cockpit stream next. We'll look at Zebo later this week. Yeah, we'll definitely try to figure something out, man. See if we can get something going. Nah, it might be next weekend, but we'll definitely see if we can get something going. Nah, you gotta stream it, man. Yeah, bro, we gotta stream it, man. Yeah, stream it, John. I think it'd be cool, man. I really do. I don't think we're gonna crash or anything crazy like that. I think we'll be good. I think the only thing that'll crash on my end will probably be P3D, but you know, we're not gonna claim that. We're gonna claim victory on that one. Oh man, let's see where we're at, guys. Let's see where we're at. We're here. Over here having a ball. Let's see. Let's take a look here at our distance too. So we're 21 miles out, guys. 21 miles out from Addison. Let's see here. Go ahead and close that. Zoom out just a hair. Alright, so it says Tyler there. Yeah, we still got a little bit. I'm gonna worry about starting a descent. Go up here and go up to search. And alright, so he's landing on DFW. Cool, we're not worried about that. Go to Addison and see what's up. Alright, so arrivals. Floats 3. Yeah, I don't think there's really any crossing restrictions. Props. We'll probably expect 6 there. Alright, 29. Alright, so that's 29.7 there, 12, so we got about 30 and some change. Let's go ahead and start. Let's go ahead and start down, I suppose. Go ahead and start down here. So what we'll do, we'll go ahead and ease back on the power there. We'll get 6 grand in the window. And as we start this descent, we'll take a look and see what's the weather looking like. About 1300. See what that does for us. There's Jaeger there. All right. All right. Winds. All right. Winds out of the northeast at 8 knots. So yeah, we'll do tree. Do 3-3. I need to go main menu here. Close that. Close that. Alright. Nope, I want that one. I want this one. Alright, so Loke 110 at 1. 10.1 there for the ILS. Transfer that over. Oh, that should be, yep, that should be active. Yep, should be deactive. Alright. Approach course, we'll have to set that later, I think. I don't think we can dial in the course just yet. No, we can't do it yet. Let's see, initial approach fix. Be Addison. That's 10 DME there. And the floor be 2.5 there, so got an idea what's going on. Let me catch up with the chat. I like those. I like this song. Oh yeah, it is. Let me see. Scream My Name. Man, let me copy it. Let me copy it. Alright. Let's see. I'm dropping it in the chat there, I think. There we go. This supports the TBM 930 fly-by-wire. Let's see what else we missed here. You see, you all know I don't do frustration well. Don't think we get it connect on the first go. Oh heck yeah, man! No, that would be good. I think we'll be good. Think we'll be good. Go ahead and ease on down here. Let's see. Oh, thanks. No problem, Miss Bird. No problem at all, man. All right. See, let's go ahead and kind of work the power back a little bit. All right. So once we hit Jaeger, I'm just gonna go direct. I'll go direct Addison, which is the initial approach fix for Addison Field. Let's see if I can get some current weather. I'm really surprised no one's on in the Metroplex. Really surprised no one's on. No TAF. I just want to know what the ceilings are right now. Let me check aviationweather.gov. Should be. Sorry for the clacking, guys. Alright, ceilings, overcast. Okay, so I think it'll be good. No, ceilings aren't too low, so the scoured at 3.5, overcast at 5. Won't be too bad. It's Sunday morning, LOL. No, man, hey, you know, you'll be surprised, man. I'm telling you, Mike, I'll be on at the weirdest times, and freaking either Fort Worth or a regional or somebody will jump on. Never fails with me, dog. Never fails with me. Like, I can be on at like 6 in the morning, and someone be on. I'm telling you, man, they just know, dog. Like, they'll look, oh man, Stalker's on. I'm going to get on. I was kidding. I don't think it's that bad, but you beat me to it. Was just gonna post a disco. Oh man. So far so good, guys. Looks like we're not picking up any ice. Once again, those of you who are just coming on board, guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. Beep, beep, beep. Oh man. Let's see. They wrote something. I didn't see what they wrote. Curious to see. Alright, everything looks good. Let's see if you got a checklist to go through here. So crews have done that. So the tank selector is set for auto, so that automatically switches. Cruise params, check. Descent. Alright, windshield misting, I think would be good. I'm not too worried about that right now. Bro, that Chicago controller, man, that Chicago control. What? Hold on. First of all, what Chicago controller? Man, he was not controlling nothing, man. He cleared everybody. He gave everybody approach clearances, man, like 150, 200 miles out, bro. Like that, it made no sense whatsoever. You know, and first and foremost, you know, I think me and Mike was talking about this. Once you accept a clearance, that's basically a verbal contract that you take responsibility over. Don't accept no approach clearance like 100 miles out, man. That was crazy. I mean, of course, we did it, right? Man, we can't turn down no clearance, not on VATSIM. But we did it. But man, it was hilarious. The guy, I think he was just on just to get his hours, man. He wasn't worried about it. He wasn't worried about it not one bit. Hey, man, you're cleared. You're cleared to wherever you gotta go, man. Don't even call me for approach, bro. You are cleared for wherever you got to go. Man, it was funny. It was funny. He wasn't even on long, man. Like he had just jumped on, and you know, beep beep beep. You know, got the, you know, we got the call. I'm gonna do it, but you shouldn't. Exactly, Miss Spur. Don't do as we do. Dude, definitely know we're like, yeah, man, we're laughing at. I couldn't even keep a straight face, bro, when we were talking, man. I took the clearance, right, but man, I was like, dude. It's still funny to me, man. Like the guy just didn't care, man. I don't know. He may have had a few beers or something, but he was like, "Yeah, man, you're clear to the. I think it was like the RNAV 26 or something. We're going to Grand Rapids, right? Yeah, so he was like, "Man, you cleared the RNAV 26 left." And I was about to keep a mic real quick. I was like, "Wait a minute, man. Let me look and see how far I am. I'm still like 100-some miles out." I'm still like 100-some miles out, man. But I'm like, whatever, dude. It's probably. I'm sure. It's Grand Rapids, right? It's Grand Rapids, so I mean, it's not. You know. Do not try this at home. Exactly, Miss Bird. Do not try this at home. Do not try this at home. Because that made no sense yesterday. No sense at all. But VATSIM was hot. You hear me? It was on fire. Like, everyone was on except Cleveland, of course. I mean, that's to be expected almost at this point. But, yeah, it was on fire. yesterday. It was a fun flight, man. Had a blast with myself and the legend, the one and only Mr. Mike Selman. Pause, discretion, do wherever you want. I don't know. That's pretty much how it was, Spur. He was like, and then like his demeanor, he was like, yeah, pause, discretion, you're cleared to 1-2000. Like, all right, cool, you know. I was like, you do whatever you want, you know. And then another guy jumped on. It was Speedbird something. It was on long haul, and guy was like, man, you don't even have to call me, man. Just go to Unicom, monitor Unicom, whatever, but you're good. Yeah, there was service the entire way. Oh man, top down, yeah, we had service. That was cool though. It was cool to actually experience that, especially in VATSIM. That rarely happens here. Let's drill down a little further. The Jaeger's about 10 miles or so. We're at a 1,000 there for 6. Let me go just bring her fly idle. I think we should be good to go. Definitely keeping an eye on this layer though. And so at this point, what I like to do, I like to go ahead and sync my AP, because what we're gonna do, like I said, we're gonna go direct ADIS, or ADIS, or where that thing's called. So we'll go to proc, and we'll go to arrival. And we won't do that because we're looking for approach. And Stalker hadn't had all his coffee yet, so we'll go to approach. Then we'll go to ILS tree, right? And we'll do the vectors. And we'll load it, but we won't activate it. Load. Wait! Because if we activate, don't do, you know, like if you do that, you know, like, because I've done it, and the airplane just says, hey, we're doing ILS, and just goes. So make sure we got that set. I can tell them this is to call me the legend going forward per Stalker. Basically, I'm here, but I'm not here to actually work. So use Unicom. Or no, it's all good. That's pretty much how it went, Miss Spur. It was like, you know what? I'm here, but not really. And yeah, just do what you want, man. You're clear to, you know, you're clear to do whatever you need to do. Exactly, Miss Spur. Man, you catch on quick. Heck yeah, man. Where's your logbook, Miss Spur? Let me go ahead and sign you off. Oh man. Yeah, it was a blast though, man. Definitely enjoy those group flights. I hate I missed that last one. Mike did. We had to go pick up some barbecues, so man, there was no arguing Miss Stalker on that. Man, we had to go pick up the queue, so unfortunately had to miss that Catalina flight. But you know, definitely hope to throw one up next time. He was a hood ornament. That's exactly what he was, Miss Spur. He was chilling in the cut with not a care in the world. Oh my lord. Alright guys, there's 6 grand there. So we'll go ahead and level her out right there at 6. Per the paperwork. Let's go down back here. Man, this song is jamming. Let's see. Let's go back to arrival. Boom! We're at 6 there. Alright, then we gotta go to loads. And then from there, you know, you get vectored to wherever you gotta go. Which we still got a minute until we get to Addison, I think. Yeah, ADS is a ways. Just going south of Terrell now. Still got a little bit. Reminds me of the dude on the movie Office Space. That's exactly how he was, man. Didn't give a crap about his job. Exactly. You know, man, you can definitely tell it was, you know, he kind of had that mentality. He was like, you know, I'm just glad we didn't have an emergency, you know. And again, you know, and actually that Atlanta controller shout out to him because, man, he was, he gave us vectors, did what we need to do when we had our issue with our first TBM. Man, I would be scared to run into a problem, and that guy was running the screen. Because he just didn't give two craps at all. I mean, he was fresh out of craps, guys. He was just didn't give him one. So, which is cool, man. I mean, it's VATSIM.
Southwest 131, don't find a 431 left.
I mean, it wasn't like, he was getting paid or nothing. So, I mean, I just can't expect a whole lot, right? But I don't know, man. It was just, we got a hoot, talking about that the rest of the trip. It was interesting for sure. Definitely interesting. All right, y'all. I think we can go ahead and pour a little coals to it. We still got a ways here. We hadn't even hit the Metroplex really, because we're just, like I said, just south of Terrell. There's Mesquite right there, so we'll cross right over Mesquite Airport. And then Addison is actually right there. So probably what we'll do when we get just shy of this guy here, we'll probably just go direct Addison and start this old approach. And in fact, let's just go ahead and do that, right? Let's go ahead and go here. And let's go ahead and go there. Loads the vector. Alright, so let's go direct to, right? Addis. And boom. There we go, just like that. I got, let's see, how far is that? 21 miles to go? Cool. Let's see, Addis, we need to be where? Where do we need to be at? Let's go ahead and bring the tunes down a little bit. Enjoyed the stream last night. It was literally our new Sunday night routine. Yeah, it was, man. It was a blast. I sat there and watched Mrs. and Mrs. Spur, man. It was hilarious. I even postponed Smokey and the Bandit because I was going to watch Smokey and the Bandit yesterday. I'm like, you know what? Burt Reynolds will be there, man. Let me go ahead and catch Mr. and Mrs. Spur. We'll catch Burt on the flip. Oh man, that was too cool. All right, so we need to be at Addis at like 2,500. Start working this guy down here. About 25 there, and we'll start down nice and easy like. And again, we're about to hit this layer here. So we're going to be thinking about some de-icing here in a minute. Actually, let's go ahead and get the okay, cool. Windshield heat is already on.
490 down traffic.
I'm gonna tell you what else I'm gonna do here. All right. Oh, Addison traffic TBM November 172 Tango Hotel. Hour about 40 to the southeast of Addison. I'll be shooting the ILS from Rate Tree approach. Addison traffic. Oh man, glad we had that skater. Man, yeah, I was shocked you were still awake, Stalker. Yeah, man, I was too. It wasn't a work day, Mr. Dave, so I had to stay up to watch my people, man. Love those streams. I love those streams. Only hit one of each other. I'm going to cut set stream for 2 hours from now. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. If anything comes up, I'll let you know, man, because Mrs. Stalker, anything pops up, definitely let you know. I think we should be good though. But it's holy smokes, y'all! It's snowing. Yeah, guys, it's totally snowing. It's like snowing for real out here now. Wow. I'm gonna make a mud angel. I doubt we get that much, but it's definitely coming down now. Oh my gosh, my kids are about to go nuts. How he tipped her over in the yard. Cough, cough. Oh, man. Alright, guys. I'm going to bring up the volume a little bit so you guys can feel all of the vibrations from this TBM. Because, I'll bring it up here in just a little bit. 10 miles to go from Addison, and we're definitely hitting this IMC. So let's go ahead and get the prop ice on. We'll keep an eye, guys. Help me out. Let me make sure, remind me to keep an eye out on these wings here. Make sure we are clear of ice. My excuse not at my screen. I hear that. I hear that. So we're in heading mode now. I need to, let's see here. DDI, and we need 355 there. Go ahead and get 355 in the window. Oh, 335. Let's see. There we go. Alright, cool. Synthetic vision for the win. Alright, guys. We're 6.5 out. Go ahead and arm the auto throttle. Alright, guys. I'm going to go ahead and go sterile here, so wish us luck. Actual step on.
Field Southwest 2022, clear 31 left exit to the gate.
Alright, everything looks good so far. Let's go ahead and get landing lights on there. Pulse lights on, increase our visibility. And here's that precept, guys. Here's that precept. Let's keep an eye on these wings here. Make sure we're looking good. First approach out is 200 feet. Inertial step on. Alright, guys. We also want to be prepared in the event we don't capture the localizer, so got to. We can definitely take control. No ice so far, looks good. Let's see. Yep, that's the localizer. I just want to make sure because I'm got the glide slope here. Alright, right turn coming in 11 seconds. Keep our instrument scan up. Drill down a little bit here on our MFD. Yeah, definitely should be getting the loc by now. We just blew it right through. Let's go ahead and see. We see the airport. That'll be the question. Then we can just go visual.
GPS 233. We're gonna actually take 1A right.
All right, there we go. My controls. Ask Trap TBM November 172. See Tango train follow 1333. Ask Trap. All right. We should be good though. Any ice? Nope, we're good.
American 2385, looks like a nice landing.
Get ourselves realigned here. Not sure why we didn't get that come up on our PFD, but fly the airplane here and look at that here later. Alright, back. If I can let's see. No! Oh man, I think we're looking at CTD, guys. I think we're looking at CTD. I think we're looking at CTD. Yeah, Mike, I think I'm having that same issue you're having, man. Same issue you're having. Yep. Uh-oh. Yep. Grab a sip of coffee here for the crash. Funny. Funny. Yeah, because let's see here. Lost connection. Yep, it totally locked up. I don't know what's going on with the TBM because I think Mike had the same issue. And it was just to the point where it's like unflyable. Lock up, yep, that's what used to happen to me, yep. That's what's happening, man. I don't know. Does it have autosave? Man, you know they weren't going to throw no autosave in this thing. No, they weren't going to throw any autosave in this thing. Actually, I remember it does. Really? Do you? Or does it? Hey, Drew, what's going on, man? Yeah, this thing locked all the way up. And it's just the TBM, and it's funny, guys, because this is like the most stable of my sims. Yeah, it's that TBM. Let me see here. Let's see here. Let's see. Figure it out here, y'all. Get it figured out here. Oh man, shout out to the old TBM there for once again. Fire it back up, y'all. See what happens. See if we can bring it back here. It'll ask you if you want to pick up your last scenario. Yeah, we'll try that, man. It's not been a good week for flight simming. Yeah, Miss Bird, that, and you know this. I think that's one of the downsides, right? Of you know, these high fidelity simulations. You know, the more complex they are, like the harder they are in system resources, and if things don't happen like precisely the way they're supposed to happen, like everything freaks out. You know, so I mean, I can't. You know, I mean, you can't even really get upset. You know, it's just. You know, it's just one of those unfortunate consequences to, you know, again, complex aircraft. So that's all right, y'all. You know, we're hanging out. You know, I think that's the main thing. Not too worried about it, y'all. Just bear with me. We'll try to get X-Plane back up. I run what's that doohickey called? I run Vulcan, so it takes a little bit, but get it back up here shortly. That's hilarious though, man. Wow, that snow's coming down now. Holy cow. Crazy. Yeah, it's been a good week. But I'm thinking moving forward though, guys, I think we're gonna be looking at platforms much more stable, right? So, you know, we got the Tolis A319 we can throw up. I thought about doing a 737-900 stream in P3D, and it's funny. It was like this. The P3D is a little more stable than the TBM. Can I get a refund? I paid for a full flight, and I'm not swimming the rest of the way. Oh no, brother. We're gonna get you there, man. We're gonna try this. We're gonna try this scenario deal and see if he'll pick it up. If not, you know, I'd watch that. If not, hey, we'll figure something else out, man. It does not bother me, not one bit. No, I may or may not be loading up 2020. Man, don't even try it, Mike, because you know how Meteor Blue is, bro. Because I'm willing to bet it's not predicting snow. I mean, you can load it up, but you know, you'll just be looking at the old round brown of DFW. I can guarantee you're not going to find snow in 2020 with that predictive weather model that they used for Meteor Blue. You know, I thought about it, man. I'm like, what you probably could do, you probably could look and check Meteor Blue's website to see if, no, it's spot on for real. What? Spot on, huh? I think I'm gonna cancel all my flights for next week. It's snowing. Oh yeah, well you have fun with those planes in there, bro. Shout out to Mike, man. Man, especially with the icing modeling, man, I think those things would be doing the Soul Train line dance, man, trying to get up in the air, bro. It's a hard pass for me. I really dislike their predictive weather model. I do too, man. I'm not a fan of it, but apparently it's getting better. Apparently it's getting better. I see Mike loaded it up there and seems to be kosher. So, I mean, that's a step in the right direction at least. That's a step in the right direction, man. But I just, you know, maybe once the environment gets to a point where it's not so bad, you know, I mean the aircraft, I'm sorry, cool, but man, until then, I mean, I might jump in that 172, but I'll tell you right now, you do not want to fly 172 in this. You do not want to fly 172 in this. You know, so yeah, that kind of just puts me back on the old X-Plane or P3D. Like I said, P3D's been treating me pretty good so far. And watch I say that, and it's gonna be a CTD fest next time I fire it up. But you know, we deal with it as it comes, guys. Like I said, you know, these complex airplanes, man, it's just the nature of the beast, you know, just the nature of the beast. So X-Plane is loading now. That's good news. So as soon as we get that loaded up, we'll see if we can finish out that approach, man. 'Cause that bugs me. That bugs me. I don't know. Sometimes that's kind of. And you know, you think about it, Mike, it's been a while, man, since they've even did an update for the 900. And we've gone through what? Like a few iterations of X-Plane since the last update, you know, and I mean Goose Egg, so who knows? I mean, it could be something that's been updated from X-Plane. I doubt you can even get clearance to take a 172 out in that weather. It has no de-icing or even heat shield. No. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to get clearance now. Now, I'll say this. I mean, if you're uncontrolled, I mean, there's no one stopping you, right? You know, it's not going to send F-16s out and take you down when you're in at an uncontrolled field. But you know, I mean, logically speaking, there, you know, it would just be unwise to do that right now. I mean, the only thing that's heated on 172's wing is the static probe. That's it. You know, that is it. Yeah, it's definitely it's coming down for real now. So yeah, they may be spot on, guys. We might get an inch or so. We might get an inch, or like Spurs said, maybe like 0.5 or something. You know, I wouldn't put it past them. Would not put it past it. I think the last time we got like a real heavy snow was 3 years ago, I think. And it was insane here because they are not prepared for snowfall here. They are like in no way, shape, or form prepared for snowfall, and it was a mess. And of course, I had to go to the office, so there was cars sliding all over the place. They salted the bridges, but they didn't really do anything else much past that. No, they don't have plows or none of that. You know, unless they, you know, get a backhoe or something and, you know, run it on the highways or something. I don't know, but yeah, they were not not prepared for it at all. So it's preparing the world now, guys. Let's see. It seems like your last. Would you like to position the aircraft where it was the last flight? Yes. Uh-oh. Even the music stopped, man. You know that's bad. You know that's bad when the music stops. Let's see what happens, guys. Let's see if this thing works. If not, we'll find something else. I'm not a fan of the white stuff. Keep that stuff to yourself here. I'll give you ours. Yeah, it's I'm not just a huge fan of it either. I know the kids, they rarely see snow, so I'm sure they're gonna be chomping at the bit to get out here in a little bit and take a look at it. I'm just curious to see if this if this TBM is gonna load, y'all. Like, I really am. I'm not 100% sure if this TBM is gonna load. Not sure at all. Although I do have a plan B, so we might take up the 7.3 and not the Zebo. We may go old school and take up the 737 dash. I think it's a 300 for my XC. Might do that if this thing doesn't behave. I think we might do that. Because right now I'm looking at it now and it's like a gray screen, so I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means at all. Like, see here if I can. Yeah, Mike, I don't know, man. I don't even think this thing's gonna load. Don't even think this thing is going to load. Let's see here. Let me try one more thing and let's see if we can get it to behave. Let's see. Zoom flight. Let's see. Yeah, this TBM's not behaving, guys. That's all right. We'll jump over to the plan B, and we'll do. I know what we could do. I think we could do. I haven't done that in a while. Let's do the King Air. Did they ask you about the session? Yeah, ask me, man, but it's being ridiculous. Like, it's a gray screen right now. It's being totally ridiculous. So, you know, again, the TBM takes an L. That's all right. That's all right. We'll fire up the King Air. That thing doesn't take long to do. And then plus we got that GTN 750, so we can get a flight plan cooked up and at least get some, man, so we can feel a little better about ourselves, guys. You know, just a little. It's a bummer though, man. I was really looking forward to getting that TBM going for y'all. Really was, but that's all right. That's all right. Again, guys, I appreciate y'all for hanging in there. Try to get this thing worked out. In the meantime, let's go ahead and let me get a flight plan cooked up for the King Air. Yeah, I hadn't taken that thing out in a while, Mike. So we'll do that, man. This time though, we'll leave out of Sugar Land, Texas, which is just like, I think it's like north. It's like west of the metro a little bit, down there by Houston. So we'll do that to Addison. Try that, maybe that'll work. You know. I don't think we'll have a problem though, man. I think it's that TBM. So we're doing the 350, if I can find it here. Let's see, there we go, King Air 350. Where are we at? 329. It still wants to do the Westland. That's cool. We get this thing thrown up pretty quick. Oh, all good, man. Happens to all of us. Yeah, man. I'm not worried about it. Like, literally, I'm so not worried about it because, like, I wouldn't have expected anything different. I was actually surprised we didn't have issues with it earlier. You know, this thing, it just acts wonky sometimes. At least it didn't do you like how it did me, icing AP gone, AWOL close to final. Man, it's weird, man. And it uses Gizmo, which is already kind of, they got like two versions of it now, and then one's more stable than the other. It's just weird, y'all. It's weird. I love it. I love the fidelity of it, but it's so complex until, you know, again, if things aren't, you know, if things aren't like in a perfect balance, it just comes apart. Comes apart, just like how we're facing the ground there. That's cool though. Let's go to camera. Man, what are you doing? What is this thing doing? What is this thing? What is Air4 Labs doing, man? Alright, let's go. Let me see. Q. There we go. Alright, that's a little better. Woo! Alright, guys. So now we got a little rain here. So I just had to get the tail number here. So that's November 70 Echo uniform. Alright. Oh, we're in there like swimwear. Alright. I kept telling y'all and those folks over XP Aviation what was happening, hence why I parked it. Man, it's probably gonna be parked for me too, man, because that's the second time just some craziness has happened with it. So yeah, it might be you know, maybe it's telling me something, man. Maybe it's telling me I just need to leave it the heck alone, which I think I'm gonna do. Then I'm gonna just leave it the heck alone. Alright, y'all. Let me come back here and get everything undone here. In fact, let's do this. Let's do this. Alright, cool. Cool. Oh man, this is the 9. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let's see. I think it's a Charlie Echo with the G1000 there. Man, I can't. I hate that old school Bendix unit. Hate that old school Bendix unit. Oh, that's not it either. Range. Let's see. Is it this one? Let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah, the cabin's gorgeous, man. Cabin's gorgeous. Cabin is gorgeous. Hopefully the 750 loads up here. Done with preloading. Yeah. While it's doing that, I'm gonna finish up this flight plan here. November something. I don't need a tail number. Yeah, Sugarland to Addison. It's like 239 miles, guys. So it's not too terribly far. We're 2 hours in, so we can definitely send it. I think we'll get there in time if we can get the airplane pre-flight and all that fun stuff. There we go. I knew it was hidden in there somewhere. Alright, so this one here, though, I like to start off cold and dark because, you know, don't want to have them kind of problems, right? Alright, so go ahead and get this. First and foremost, let's look at the weight and balance here. Alright, plenty of fuel, just so y'all know. Tons of fuel. We're good there. Everything else is within the limit, so we can go ahead and send that there. I gotta sit up a little bit. That. Alright, everything else I think is good. Bring props full forward. Alright. So plan is, guys, we'll fire up and get everything going. Then we can get our flight plan programmed in real quick. Again, guys, apologize for the delay. I totally was not expecting that. I promise. I promise. I thought it was stable and all that fun stuff. So again, appreciate you guys for hanging in there with me. Get this thing going here. Alright, so fortunately in King Air is pretty easy. We'll get the beacon light on, everything good there. Blazer, blah blah blah, looks good. Alright, let's go ahead and set it. Same thing, again, this is a PT6, so about 13% is where it's happy at, so we'll go ahead and bring it up there as low idle. Watch the ITT. And there she goes. That's the rain, guys. That's the rain. HD, what's going on, brother? How you doing, my friend? Alright. Go ahead and connect the gens there. Bring those guys full forward. Alright, so right now, this is when we can go ahead and get everything configured up. So we can get all of our powers and all that on and all that fun stuff there. So go ahead and we'll get the EFIS power on, inverters on, avionics power on, and a partridge in a pear tree. There you go. Don't pay me no mind, y'all. I am, you know, this is totally to be expected. So I did not expect anything different. Just hopefully Sim Toolkit behaves. Bulls up time log, blah blah blah. All right. All right, y'all. Let me file this at the old, on the old VATSIMs. All right, that's 172 Tango Hotel. Let me see. But that's not what we're looking for. What's our hotel number? Why is it not posted here? Woo, for real? Oh, there we go. Had me nervous for a minute. Alright, so we're 7 Echo uniform. Alright, is that it? Alright, so we're 170 Echo uniform. Alright, get that sent. Again, guys, apologies for the delay. Thank you guys for hanging in there. Alright. We'll load up the latest one. 52 minutes, yay! Hey, another 3-hour stream. Awesome, guys. Again, my apologies. 26,000 feet be the cruise altitude. Alright, let's take a look here. Get this thing back on VATSIM. What was that? November 70 was the Echo uniform. Again, guys, appreciate y'all for hanging in there. B3. Here we go. Hit me up on Discord. Got something for you, bro. Cool. Alright. Alright. Let's see here. Go ahead and get the so the route of flight, guys, again, is the same. So let's look here. So Sugarland run only one runway, right? Again, love the 750. Got a little bit of experience with it, so go to go over to Sugarland. We'll load the procedure. Departure will be the GIFA 9, and then transition GIFA. Yep, and then load departure. And from there, we'll go ahead. We can put in Addison Field, right? Put in Addison Field, but then we'll load an arrival. So procedure, load an arrival, which will be the Rome, which this nav data I think is kind of old, so let's see, where is that one there? Pudgy. Alright, there's that one. Runway. Alright, no runway there. So load that. And that's really it. That's really it. So we'll get 260 on the window. Transponder on. Set this guy out for 200. I'm sorry, 200. ADF off, we don't need that. Alright guys, let's go ahead and fire up number 1. Love it, love it, love it, love it. 13%. There's that low idle. Watch that ITT. Looking good there. Go ahead and disengage that starter. Too cool. Alright, y'all. I think we're almost ready. I need some wipeage though. Where are they? There we go. Let's see here. Been a while since I've been in this bird, guys, so my apologies here. Alright, FMS, that's in there. Alright, so what we can do, we can bring these guys to low idle. Get the Jenny on. And see, inverters are on. We'll get the engine anti-ice on. Taxi light off. We'll go and get the anti-ice on. Get our bleeds up here. Get the environmentals on. Alright, bleed air normal. We'll set the pressurization controller. We'll go ahead and get it all the way up to 26. Go 1,000 foot below, above 27. Whew, it's a lot, y'all, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Need to do some calculations real quick. Get my calculations here. So what's our weight? Let's see, total weight 13.7. Alright, so 13.7's in there. Runway length, which we can get that in our charts. Airport diagram, zoom, drill down here, and that'll give us 8,000 foot. Alright, and I think 350. Alright, safety margin 10%, flaps approach, bleed air on, engine anti-ice, we'll keep that off. Alright. Man, I'd have fired this mug up, engines a go, short final, can't wreck yourself when X-plane not behaving sometimes, gotta treat it like it acts, LOL. Yep. Yep, you got that right, brother, man. Like I said, I am not worried about it, man. You can't, you know, now if it was like Tollus or something like that, you know, I'd be a little more like, but man, I'm not worried about it. Auto, got that on. So passengers are good. Go ahead and arm our O2. Alright, prop pitch. Let's see here. Alright, so that looks good there. Actually, so I got custom controls for this guy as well. So that's what I like to do. We'll go here. We'll see if I can find it. Where is it? All my custom controls for this thing. There it is, King Air, I think. There we go. Yep, there we go. Much better. Alright guys, I think we're ready to send it. Take a look outside here. Just gotta dive over here and make sure. Oh, there we go. Alright, so that's on. Let's see, approach. Alright. Alright, cool. Just want to make sure that we are set to go there. Woo! Alright. Flaps in there. Just my seat a little bit. Got a little taxi map here as well. Alright. So there's a little bridge here, so we'll cross the bridge. Alright. Yeah. Alright, let's see here. Sugarland traffic, King Air November 70 Echo Uniform, type King Air Tree 50. I'll be taxiing to runway Tree 5 via Alpha for departure to the north. Sugarland traffic. I was about to say Addison traffic. Yeah, what was I thinking? Man, look at this weather. Woo, look at this weather. Alright, let's see here. Clear on the right there. Man, that snow is coming down outside, y'all. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Try to redeem ourselves here, y'all. That good little payback. We gotta get wheels on dirt, y'all. That is the rule in Stalker Stream. Gotta get wheels on dirt. Twice. Gotta get it on there twice, y'all. Gotta get the wheels on dirt twice. Jeez. But on a more serious note, with your familiarity with Small and GA, I can tell you know it good. I'm surprised you don't do MSFS. You know, Chief, I used to, brother. I really did, man. The only thing that kind of steers me away from MSFS at the moment is the aircraft. I find that the availability for higher fidelity aircraft tends to be a little more. The choices are a little more expansive, you know, in other platforms. So I'll typically gravitate towards like X-Plane for that. However, I was talking to Mike about this yesterday. That if I'm doing pattern work, you know, which to me is like the meat and potatoes for like actual currency and things like that, I'll just do you know, I'll jump on 2020. LOL, I've been trying to get them cheap. Man, Mike, you were just talking about it yourself. Oh man, there's absolutely let's see, Maxim, he's a whiz here with these birds. Yeah, I mean, to me, I think probably the most semi-accurate representation of a general aviation aircraft in 2020 is probably the 172. Very solid bird. I haven't really done much in terms of, you know, whether or not it stalls out, you know, power on stalls and things like that. Steep turns are accurate, but in terms of, you know, like she likes to fly about, you know, about 60 knots depending on the winds and all that fun stuff. You know, seems to be pretty accurate. You know, I mean, I wouldn't just, you know, say it's like A2A level or nothing, but it's pretty accurate for what it is, you know. Pretty accurate for what it is. But Mike knows what I'm talking about, man. I love the higher fidelity representations of general aviation aircraft you get in the sim, though, for sure. All right, guys. So we are holding short. Again, this is rain, y'all. This isn't smoke. We're holding short here, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing set up here. So we're going to be running auto ignition. Get those engine anti-ice off. Let's see, that looks good there. Auto feather needs to be on. Go ahead and arm that. I'm going to get my beacon light on since we get really busy in this airplane. Get my beacon light on. Landing lights on, nav lights on. Taxi light off. I ain't too worried about it. Toggle button's already been pressed. Lots of prep work in this airplane though, but this thing is a hoot to fly. Tree 50, I think will be that heading. Alright, and I think we're about set, guys, so let's send it. All's clear, runway's clear, clearance received. Sugarland traffic, King Air November Echo, November 70 Echo uniforms. Departure for left, departure to the north, Sugarland traffic. Alright guys, get out of here. All's clear, runway's clear, clearance is received. Folks in the back are good. I guess we will hit that seatbelt sign. Do that. There we go. Alright, cool. Alright. Alright. Alright guys, so we just don't have a whole bunch of runway to burn, so we'll go ahead, we'll make sure condition level is full of 4. Oh, she's ready to go, guys. Let them stabilize there and we'll go ahead and send it takeoff. I'm watching that ITT and watching that torque.
Auto feather lights on. Airspeed alive. 60 knots.
Looking good there, keeping some correction in.
V1. Rotate.
There we go.
Positive rate. V2. Gear up.
Yep.
Attitudes check. Gear indicates up.
Alright guys, again we're going to be super busy here, so go ahead and focus on getting the airplane configured. Get the AP on. Get nav active there. Alright, get the airplane cleaned up. Flaps up.
Flaps indicates up.
Alright, AP is on. It's yelling at me. I bet you I know why. Pitch trim, boom. Alright. Alright. There we go. Alright, AP's on there. Everything's looking good. Alright. Alright, I think we're all set here. And actually, I'll tell you what else I'll do here. Let's go ahead and get our, get our pitch for climb here. Let's see. There we go. Keep an eye on that torque. Alright, let's see, we'll get about 130 knots on her. I'll check for icing here in a little bit. Alright guys, I think I can live with that. Let's go ahead and give it back to auto. Alright, wings still look good. Let's go ahead and check on the folks in the back here. Quite a bit of rain. Oh, I'm gonna check the chat. Let me check the chat. Woo, sorry y'all. Oh man. It keeps you busy. Alright, looking good. Let's go ahead and park these wipers, man. I don't think we'll need them right now. Go ahead and park them. There we go. Alright guys, looking good. Just now punching out of the clouds there. Let's go ahead and double check, make sure the cabin is climbing. Rudder boost should be on. We're gonna need that on there. Alright, so cabin's climbing nicely. Everything looks good there. Blue air valves are on. Let's see. I know there's some heat in here. Let's go ahead and get the electric heat on, man. I know it's a little chilly in the back for the folks. Oh my word. Let's take a look outside. We will get to Addison, guys. One way. Lord willing and the creek don't rise. We'll get to Addison. Alright, let's see here. We check the... Oh, no one's on still. Sweet. Alright. Did my comms. Cool, that's on as well. Alright guys, looking pretty good. I think we got a little more playroom here. A little more playroom with engine performance. So let's go ahead and bring that torque up to 82. Looks good. So another thing we want to do, especially with the with multi-engine turboprops, right? So even though they're pretty symmetrical there, the difference in prop RPM can create like a warbling sound in the cabin. So that wah wah, you know, that you hear in some of the turboprops. Hence why they're not really flying much in the States. But anyway, they're kind of, that means they're out of phase, right? So what we'll do, and we can also see that here visually if they're out of phase. So we'll hit prop sync there. And what I like to do, I like to bring my RPMs down here just a hair. So we got the RPM gauge there. And we can set them up for a little lower than that. We're going to do like, about right there. And it'll sound much more pleasant in the cabin. Love this airplane. This is part of the reason why I hardly ever use the King Air in 2020, because you don't get views like this. Yeah. One of the reasons why. One of the reasons why there. We got a little TV there. You can pop it up there on both sides. Whatever you want to do. Alright guys, where are we at? 10 grand there. We're going to get the seatbelt signs off. We'll see what happens here. Try to make this flight as short as possible. We'll bring the RPMs up a little more. Bring the torque up a little more. So here you can kind of see that we're kind of limited by the ITT there. So got plenty of room there on the torque. That way we can get maximum climb performance. Maximum climb performance there. Let's get some tunage, man. Whew, that was quick. That's really quick for the King Air. I didn't think we'll be able to get off in time. Put our earphones on. Get the earphones on there. And let's see. Yep, landing lights and anti-ice off. Thank you, Mr. Dave. Landing lights are off and engine anti-ice is confirmed off. Climb checklist complete. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Again, shout out to Mr. Dave in the clutch, man, because I would have totally forgot that. For real, for real. Alright. See, Mrs. Stalker sent me a message. Alright, y'all, we're good. I don't have to take my toys inside yet. I think we're still got a little time. Waiting for a shoe to come out here in a minute. Again, guys, man, appreciate y'all for hanging in there, man. Dave, Mike, Chief, John, Mr. and Mrs. Spur, definitely appreciate you guys hanging there. Again, my apologies. I did not expect the TBM to misbehave on that past trip, but you know, again, man, it's like the more complex these simulations get, the more they tend to become a little unstable. Now that's not to say with some good development team and things like that, you know, a lot of those problems are alleviated. LOL, just shoot. Tell you, man, because hey, Gio, I thought I was gonna be done by now, brother. I was like, you know, I'll be streaming for a couple hours, you know, it shouldn't be too bad. She's like, all right, you know, because today, you know, I was gonna probably just gonna watch some movies or whatnot after get my flying out of the way. Man, I'm just lingering in the background working on a few things. I hear you, brother, man. Do your thing, man. It's Sunday, man. Relax, chill out, you know. Heck, guess what? 12 o'clock, man. Heck, it's beer time now. You pour a little beer or whatever. Oh man, whatever you guys want to do, man. Just appreciate it. Duck, duck, goose. When don't that buggy TBM don't mess up, man? You're right, Mr. Dave. That thing, and that's the thing, guys. Like, I love those complex simulations, but they are so frustrating, especially when they start to cause problems, because it's like, when they function, right? It's beautiful. I mean, it's a beautiful experience. But Lord help you when you start having problems, man. Mike, man, I thought I had it bad. Mike couldn't even run the TBM. And I don't think we have yet to determine what's causing it. And I mean, he's removed stuff. He's done everything except like uninstall X-Plane, which that's just plain old crazy, right? And still to no avail. And it's just, I'm thinking it's Gizmo. There's something with that Gizmo plugin that misbehaves and causes a bunch of problems. And between that and the IXEG 737-300 also runs utilizing Gizmo, and that causes a whole bunch of problems as well, guys. So it's a crapshoot, man, with some of those add-ons. It really is, man. Why am I upside down, man? What's going on here? All right, there we go. There we go. All right, so we got 2 GTNs here, so we can kind of play around. It's kind of got one just for traffic, which I don't know if this works. I haven't seen it work, so be interesting to see if that actually functions. I'm not 100% sure, unfortunately, guys, but this looks good here. So it says we're supposed to be above 10 grand at GIFA, so that we can do. Engine instruments look good. I guess we'll put this guy standard 2992. It's not as fancy as the TBM, but it works, man. Yep, I have no idea what it could be. Yeah, man, I don't know either, man. If it's a plugin, because you did not just remove it, that's the only thing, Mr. Dave. It's like Gizmo is like the heart of the TBM. Like, no joke. I don't even think it'll run without Gizmo. It's just, the brain behind all the magic, and it's so unstable at times. I mean, like, Mike, no joke, can't run it. Like, and it's weird. Like, he first got it, right? And, excuse me, Mike, I'm gonna talk about you a little bit, brother. But he got it, installed it, and we think we did like one flight to Sedona, right? Yeah, it was that flight to Sedona. We were in, just like clockwork. We're on final. Everything looks good. We're all blown away at the scenery because we had bought the Sedona scenery from Edscoders or something like that. So we're all just blown away. The magic's happening, right? And boom, I'm looking at Mike because we're on VATSIM, right? I'm looking at Mike, got a visual on him, and boom, he's gone. Mike, where'd you go? And it was just like this pause, and I knew then, man, like, because you know how it is, guys. You guys get that CTD, and you're like, like you're just trying to process like what happened. And he was quiet for a moment. He was like, "Man, this thing just crashed." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "No." No, and it never fails, guys. It's always on the tail end of a trip. It never does it. Never does it when like you're first starting out. So like reloading up, it's like crash. All right, cool. I'm gonna go find something else. No, I don't do that. You'll be like 3 hours in, about to descend, and so I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I wish I knew, but I don't know. Wish I knew, but I have no idea what's going on with that thing, man. Maybe, hopefully we'll get an update here soon. It won't be so bad, man. I love that thing. Love that thing. Y'all, it's still snowing, like, for real. Oh my gosh, we might be able to make a snowman. I was kidding. Oh, man. That's cool. I'm just so... All right, y'all. So this is normally what happens to me. So... like we'll have some sort of weather phenomenon, right? Thunderstorms, cold weather, or whatever. And it's always on a Monday. It's never on a Sunday when I'm off. It's always on a Monday. You know, so I ain't gonna lie, you know, feeling pretty good right now because I don't have to be up in it. Oh man, because that's hard pass, bro. Y'all just done and melting already. Really? Laugh my ass off. Dallas is about to shut down. Geo shut down, bro. Like they not doing nothing. Like if this was Monday, schools are shut down. Like it would look like it would look like the Dallas edition of 28 Days Later. Like straight up, man. Like they don't do cold weather at all, man. But I used to do a lot of work up in Minneapolis back in the day, and man, they let like 4 foot of snow. Still getting it, man. They're not slowing down at all. They'll toss some salt on the roads, right out the bottom of your car, and keep it moving, man. Keep it moving, bro. Like it's insane, man. But I mean, they get it a lot up there, so you know they're a little more prepared. But man, I'm gonna tell you what, you can cross the bridge in Dallas right now if you want to, and see what happens. Cross the bridge in Dallas right now and see what happens, man. You'll be Tokyo drifting like all the way over the side. Like it's insane. It is insane, guys. We had 6+ inches of snow on the ground a while back, and they were like, get your kids to school. Yeah, I know, man. I know, like most other places, but the thing is, y'all, it's like the Southeast, we're not set up for that. Like, we're not set up for it at all. Now, we can deal with 110, you know, with a humidity of like 90 something, but we're not set up for these temps, bro. I'm not set up for these temps at all. I'm not set up for these temps at all. Laugh my ass off, slip and slide. Man, I'm telling you, bro, you're all over the place. All over the place, man. I had to go to Midland, and this was that year, we had a bunch of snow. And I mean, Midland got it, y'all. Midland got tore up, but then again, Midland's like, their field elevation's like 3,600 foot, you know? So, we might not get snow in the metro, but Midland will get hammered. I think Midland's getting hammered. And I was going to Midland, right? And like it was an 18-wheeler, man. Just, I mean, none of the wheels were turning, man, but he was just steadily going. I mean, he was just like, I can just only imagine him driving. You know, he's just kind of like, I mean, there's like nothing he can do. Spur gaming, that's wild. Our city and county trucks have plows up here. Oh yeah, and salt spur, so they're pretty prepared. That's cool. That's cool. I know they have salt trucks, especially on I-20. They got salt trucks or whatever, but I'm not sure about the plows. But I'd imagine, I mean, you could slap a plow on a 2500, you know, and push it. So I'm pretty sure they could probably get set up pretty quick, man. But yeah, just like, you know, on like ready to go, man. It takes a little bit. It takes a little bit for sure. Yeah, my truck and my car is white out there now, man. Good grief. That's crazy, guys. That's crazy. Again, just thankful I'm not in it. But I say that, man, watch it turn into like a blizzard or something, which happens to fall on Monday, tomorrow. So, hey. Oh well, but I'll probably end up. I mean, if they got that bad, I'll just work from home. Close this. So, I mean, we don't have to check the METAR to know that the freezing levels are still pretty low. So we'll be prepared for that once we get closer to our destination here. Let's see here. Yeah, I still got a little ways, guys. But again, you know, once we hit up, it got dark. All of a sudden, no. Again, you know, once we gotta be a Jaeger, I think at 6. Let me look at it. Before I say something like that, let me go and take a look here and see. Let's see. Actually, you know what? What am I doing? Here's a link. Well, let's utilize all available resources, right? Use our second GTN. And Conroe. We don't need Conroe. We need Addison. Addison Field. So there's the airport diagram there. Let's take a look at the arrivals for Addison. So we're on the East at 3, right? Let's see. That 3, Jerome. We need to be. Oh man, these are the FAA plates, man. These aren't even the nice jet plates. These are FAA guys, man. These aren't too bad to read though. These aren't too bad to read. Let's see. So yeah, we'll expect 6. We'll expect 6 at Jaeger. We'll expect 6 at Jaeger there. So looking all right. 209 over the ground. I'd like to get me a hair more, guys. I'd like to get 3 over the ground there, just for the sake of time, right? See if we can get 3 over the ground. Got plenty of room. Ain't hurting nothing. Got plenty of gas in the tanks. We'll go ahead and send it. Go ahead and send it. Check on the folks in the back here. Guys are creepy looking. Creepy looking. So we're going to open up the back here and take a look. Got all the luggage here. Little porta potty here in the back. This is why I love this airplane. Love this airplane. It's for this very reason. Watch your turbine. Let's see. Let's take a look at it, Mr. Dave. Okay, cool. So, from what I remember from back in the day, turbine RPM, you want it to run kind of high. You want it about 98, 96 percent. The reason being is because that's the turbine that all of your accessories are on, i.e. your air conditioning pack. So in order to maintain pressurization, we got to keep that running. So what we don't want to see is this turbine RPM to drop. In fact, I know on the 200 they recommend that you keep this guy above 95%. That's what they recommend in order to maintain pressurization. Now, of course, when you're descending, it's not too much of an ordeal because, the cabin's already pressurized. So really, the only thing you're controlling is the outflow valve as you're descending. But good eye, Mr. Dave. Good eye, sir. Because, yeah, that is, when you're looking at your parameters, that is the highest of the bunch there for sure, looking at your stack. And a lot of folks are like intimidated. And it's really, it's just showing a whole bunch of stuff. It's showing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different things for 2 engines. That's it. Like I say, you got your, ITT, your torque. Interesting to learn something every day. Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. The King Air, it looks busy. Like, my wife was watching me fly this thing, right? And she was like, oh my gosh, so much. It's really not. It's just an older version. Now, when you move forward into the version that they depicted in 2020, you guys see the G, what they got in the King Air. I think it's the G3000 mic that they got in the King Air on the what's that doohickey called on 2020. I think it's the G3000 series that they got in there. And of course, everything is the same thing. It's just reorganized and consolidated in one nice, easy to use interface. But you still got your standard 6-pack, right? You got your engine doodads here. Your electrics are really handy. Your electrics, all of your generator, all your gen stuff is kind of in this area here, so it's really easy to get to. Inverters, all that's down there. On the corner here, of course, this is where the fuel panel is. So you also have an auxiliary tank as well, right? So to get to that, you'll move this little switch down here, It's a momentary switch. You got to hold it, and that gives you what you got in your aux tanks, which we're not going that far, so we don't need it. So we're good right now. Told y'all, man, we're going to have plenty of fuel. Plenty of fuel. Standby pumps as well there. Of course, you got your air temp, which is default in Celsius. Then you can hold it for Fahrenheit. Down here, of course, you got your lights. Windshield heat, I like to keep that on. That's just me. Stall warning, you'll turn that on, especially when you're in the IMC for sure. And then, which I think they could have put this somewhere else, but whatever. So you got your flap indicator here, cabin climb, which you want to look at that. So this is the differential pressure of the cabin. So right now the cabin is pressurized. Let me use my good eye. 6,000. So the cabin is pressurized to 6,000. Oh, feet right now. Then over here is like all of your like environmental stuff, right? So you got your bleed air valves, you got your heater, few little test switches there, your fire detection test, which probably would have been handy to do before, but we didn't, but that's all right. Aft heat, which we'll go ahead and turn that on there. FO side, not a whole lot going on over here. Standard 6-pack. I mean, pretty basic on this side. They got all the fun stuff over on the cabin side. And that's pretty much it. Pretty much it. You know, again, not overly complex. It's just, you know, a little more manual than most. A little more manual than most. So, I really like this little handy dandy guide. So they give you landing takeoff numbers as well as landing numbers. So right now, and this is why another thing I like about this add-on is this is what the airplane weighs right now. So we can use a little interpolation to kind of like, we might weigh about 13.1, you know, maybe. Actually, let's do 12.7. We'll do 12.7 as the altitude at destination. So again, we can use little information here, and so these might look unfamiliar. The reason being is, let's say if I bought an AFD, these are the plates that you will see in an AFD. So they're not as fancy again as like the jet plates, but you know they work the same thing. It's just, you know, work the same way. Just the information and data is again organized a little different. Pressure at destination. I want to say it's like 302 something. We can change that whenever we get a little closer. Temperature. Say, man, let me quit guessing. I'm just being lazy, y'all. Trying not to bore y'all with all this, but. Let me take a look here. Things like temperature. Oh, what? So it has changed, guys. We got an overcast at 1300 now. Visibility at 2. Sky condition, snow. That's crazy. That's good. Alright, so this is actually a correction here when we pull up the METAR. So temp is 2. That's what we're looking at now. 2 Celsius. Runway length, I think it is like, oh no, never mind, 7,200 feet. Don't put my dashes in there. Runway heading, I think it's like 33. Let me close out all this. I actually prefer the FAA plates. It's weird. Yeah, I mean, you know, and they're free. I don't know, like we get used because we got the Navigraph subscription or whatever, but man, them jet plates are not cheap. Like if you get the the add-on for like 4-flight or something, yeah, it's pricey. So, and I know when I was training, I initially trained off of the FAA plates, and then from there, you know, you start kind of realizing what you didn't have once you get the jet plates. So flaps down. Alright, so let's go ahead and set this, man. Let's go ahead and set this and get that in the window. Cool. That's pretty much it there, because we're making some progress, y'all. Feeling feeling pretty good about it. I think we're making some progress here. Because this is about where we want to start descent anyway. Cool. Alright, y'all, let's get outside for a minute. Enjoy the last little bit before we gotta come back to terra firma. I am out of coffee, y'all. A shame. A shame. Again, guys, definitely appreciate y'all for hanging in there. Sorry, y'all. Get the audios adjusted. Woo, man. Get myself ready for this approach. Do my stretches to get ready for the approach. Try this thing again. Man, it's still coming down. Again, guys, definitely appreciate y'all for hanging in there, man. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous airplane. Too cool. All right, dive outside real quick. And again, ortho for the win. This awesome kind of poking out from the bottom there. See, let's see how long it's gonna snow here. Hopefully. Oh, dang, you're talking about snow like, alright, till 3 p.m. then it's gonna turn to rain. Alright, cool. Cool, hopefully this stuff will melt by the time everyone's work day tomorrow. Man, I can't wait for my SciTech radio panel. Man, again, shout out to Mike and Chief. Oh, yeah, man, content creators. Man, hey, y'all, check out Spur Gaming. Last night was just phenomenal. Check out my man Mike, my man Chief, my guy Shaquille, the man Oatmeal. John throwing up the Q400 like a champ. Man, like who else? Mama Shark with the NTSB reports. Man, shout out to all you guys. Captain Geo. Just tons of content creators out there, man. And just again, appreciate the love for sure. You know, it's like I said, it's, you know, this to me is like my escape from like dealing with, you know, dealing with a whole bunch of craziness, you know, and in the real world and all that. So a lot of fun stuff, but especially being in the healthcare field. So definitely shout out to you guys, man, for spending time and spending time with me on this crazy and snowy Sunday. I'm gonna go out here and make a snow angel, y'all. Later on, man. I'll post it on the cord. Mama Shark with the NTSB. John equals man, I can't pronounce that, Mike. You asking way too much, fam. I can't pronounce that, bro. You know where I'm from, man. I can't pronounce that. Hold on. Grenul Laurel Bajan. Alright, guys. Golf, Romeo, Echo, November, Lima, Romeo, India, Bravo, Alpha, Juliet, Alpha, November. There we go. Look him up, guys. Look him up. Well, no, man, John's awesome, man. I love him to death. Great guy. Great guy. And just, again, a wizard with the Q400, man, because I don't remember none of that stuff. Oh, man. Oh, man. It took me years. I finally got, man, I ain't even about to try, bro. Ain't even about to try. Y'all ain't about to catch me up like that. Call him GB. Got it. Got it. Perfect. Again, Mr. Dave in the clutch. Call him GB. I was kidding. But no, John, man, definitely appreciate you, bud, for your content as well, man. Definitely appreciate it. And shout out to Miss Stalker as well for letting me hang out here a little longer, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know, John, man. I may not be able to make that multi-crew, man. This due to unforeseen circumstances there. But yeah, we're definitely gonna have to get that shared cockpit thing up. Man, I think it'd be cool. Again, you know, nobody wants to get the Mad Dog. That's good, but no, I think it'll be fun, man. I really do. I can't wait for that, and cannot wait. Is it tough to? John, where are you from? Cheers, bud. Cheers, brother. Cheers, my friend. Let's see. And that's the weird thing, Mama Shark. There's two Johns. So I'm Johnny, and then you got John as well. So I know as far as where I'm from, I don't mind telling you. I'm originally from Mississippi, but I'm currently in Dallas, Texas right now. John, do the FS labs. Yeah, do the labs, John. Don't cancel it, man. I ain't say cancel it. I just said I won't be I just said I wouldn't be able to make it, brother. Yeah, man, don't cancel it. You know, because I'll still jump in, man. I'm Johnny as well. Oh my lord. Okay, John, here's what we'll do, man. So next time someone calls us, we'll just do paper, scissors, rocks, and whoever wins, that's who they're talking to. Deal. Oh man. But yeah, man, I'll cancel the stream, brother. You already canceled it? No, John, don't do that, man. Don't do that. Throw the labs up, brother. Throw the labs up, man. Hey, man, we throw something up. That's all. I don't care if it's a scooter, man. Throw something up. Deal. Cool. Bet. All right, guys. We'll raid John's stream when he starts up. Oh. Oh my gosh, man. Reminds me of Airplane, man, that goes in there. Roger, what? Victor, what? Huh? What? Oh man, you guys are awesome. Man, I ain't even got no music on, fooling around with y'all. Let me get some music back on. I don't even know what to pick, man. I hadn't really sat down and looked at the we'll do Hidden Gems 2020, man. Hopefully ain't nothing crazy. We'll see here. We'll see what this is. Dash times dash 8. Alright, man, bet. Oh my goodness, man. Y'all are a trip. So if I throw the shoe at John, will the other John respond? Probably will, man. Probably will, Miss Mama Shark. Probably will. if you hit him hard enough, I might feel it. Exactly. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh, y'all are oh man, y'all are a hoot. Love you guys, man. I want a dash shape so bad in 2020. It can't come. Man, I'm gonna tell you something, Dave. I don't know what Majestic's gonna do, man. Have you been following what he's saying? I don't know. I'm sure it's coming, but it may be a minute, man. But I agree with you. I think it'd be awesome to finally see one in here. Where are we at, y'all? Are we supposed to be descending? Where are we at? Jaeger. Yeah, let's go ahead and start down, guys. Go ahead and start down. Over here playing around. I'm over here playing around. Alright, guys, let's pull the power back here a little bit. And again, we want to be mindful of that turbine RPM. Want to try to keep it above 95 there. Whew. Alright, VS. Now this is the part I do not care for in the King Air, because you have no idea what your VS is sitting at, y'all. You just kind of have to let it line out, and then if you need more, take it. If not, then you know, I'm out of it a little bit. We'll see if we can get 15 out of her. See if we can get 15 out of her. Oops, 17. I don't want that much. Whoop. Majestic says, hold my beer. People complain about how long lab tests. Majestic says, hold my beer. Yeah, man, you ain't never lied, man. Like, they not worried about what you post or none of that. They're gonna drop it when they're gonna drop it, like straight up, man. They take years, dog. Years. But then again, I mean, there's some airlines, I think they use the Majestic for like familiarization and stuff, so I mean, you gotta give them their clout, but man, they take a while. They take a while. Alright, guys, we are starting our descent. I guess let's go in here and do some housekeeping here. We'll do 10 in the window right there. Got that on the standby. We'll go ahead and bring that up top, though. Bring that up top. Ooh, let's come out of this power a little bit. See, bring it down here. Flight idle. There we go. Alright. And another thing we need to do as well, we need to start descending the cabin. So let's bring the cabin down here a little bit. And we can verify this is happening using the window here. Don't need to be too crazy, so we can get about 500 foot per minute there out of the cabin. I think we can live with it. Yeah, we can live with it. Alright. Well, that's good. Looks good. Third person can cause failures for a training crew. Yeah! I think Emil said she used the Majestic during her training for the Q400. Yeah! You can have it shared by 3. Really? I'm back. Sorry, did some cleaning. Awesome. Welcome back, Miss Spur. Thank you for swinging by, ma'am. Again, like I said, y'all, appreciate y'all hanging in there for me. Man, I'm about to go out here and throw me some snowballs, y'all. Or maybe mud balls, though. I think we got enough. We can like throw something on the scrape something off the cars and throw some snowballs. Yeah, I'm not surprised, Dave. No, man. I'm telling y'all, if you guys are in the mood for a Dash 8 Q400, and this is a stretch, and this is probably asking a lot, install P3D. Yes, I know. Don't install nothing else. Don't even worry about it. And buy the Q400. That's it. That's it. LOL, you were at forwards, then backwards. Yeah, I did, man. Is that a Texas thing? Man, hey. Like normally I try to like start from the top and work my way down, but like I seen yours and was like, oh shoot, and then like I jumped up. I didn't even see Mr. Spur jump back in there. Is that a Texas thing? Yeah, it probably is, man. Probably is, bro. Probably is a Texas thing, man. You know we do some weirdness over here, man. No, we do some weirdness over here. John. Oh man. Hey guys, let's do this real quick, man. Let's do this. Do this real quick, guys. Let's get go back into Addison here. I need to load another procedure. We need to load the ILS. Oh, we can R, or we can also shoot the RNAV there, which I think we the conditions meet the criteria, but we're not going to do that. We're going to do the ILS, and we'll do vectors, and we'll just load approach again. So GPS is for monitoring only. Load approach, send it. All right, so it's in there. So add this again to be our initial. So cool, that's there. Jaeger, man, I don't know if we're gonna make. I don't know if we're gonna make 6,000. Let's see here. I might have to pick up a little speed here coming down. Guys, I don't know what the music is. My bad. Ooh, what's this? Yeah, we got 7 miles before we hit Jaeger, so that's alright. That's alright, we can work with it. We still got a while, so take our time, get to 6,000. I think we need to be at that, so. Oh, I was looking for something else. So we got the ILS, got that in there. Let's just check the wings here. We got picking up ice now, we're good. We're good. Alright, I think we're okay. I'm just yanking your chain. Man, I know, John. I know, John. I am not worried about it, bro. I'm telling you, I probably do read backwards, man. I do read backwards. Like, matter of fact, sometimes I'll jump, so I'll see like Dave's chat. And oh yeah, shoot, let me go ahead and boom. There we go. There we go. But then, you know, we can't have a stream and not have Mama Chark as a mod, so we'll go ahead and boom, there you go. Alright. Let's see here. Alright guys, so visibility has reduced, guys. We're down to 1 mile on the visibility, sky condition, snow, overcast 400. Oh! Oh! Alright, temperature 1. Dew point nothing. Like literally nothing, like 0. Let's see, altimeter 3040. Alright, that's going to be just a load of fun. Just a load of fun. Alright, that's 3040 in the window, ladies and gentlemen. And seatbelt signs on. Engine NTIs on. We're going to hold just a hair. We're definitely going to run that, Mr. Dave. We're going to hold though just a hair. Just a hair. You know what? Mr. Dave, let's go ahead, man. I'm going to toss them on for you, man. Who am I to second guess my FO? Who am I to second guess my FO? Michael, I'll do the dash. Bruh, hope I don't regret it. I'm going to do the dash because I'm feeling lazy, I think. Mike says, bruh, I hope I don't regret it. Man, I hope I don't regret this, dog. Like, we're about to send it, man. We're about to send it. Alright guys, let's go ahead, let's get the prop anti-ice on. See where we're at. Oh, we at? We're all right. Let's see. Yeah. All right, guys, we're getting below 10,000 there. I'm gonna go sterile. All right. All right. So at this point, we can go direct. We can go direct Addison. We'll go ahead and hit that for our initial. Continue down to 2.4. So to do that, go direct to Addison.
Vertical track.
Activate. All right, a little ooh, look at that! Got some IMC all up in here, man. Look at that! My goodness, God, my goodness. All right, y'all. We need to put these put your trade tables up. How you do that? There you go. Put that up. All right, guy. Give me your iPad, man. You can have that, but you can't have the tables out, bud. Can't have the tables out. We're about to send it. Alright, so let's get her down to 25. I think you gotta click it in. No, hold on. You gotta push and then roll or something like that. There we go. 25. Cool. Alright, looking pretty good, guys. I'm feeling pretty good about it. Then we can blow this up as well. Nah, I don't want to do that. Alright, 12 miles out. Coming out of 6 there. Woo, that's got some ice there. Definitely picking up some ice. Let's go ahead and get. Alright, let's see. Alright, break the ice on. Fuel vent. Engine anti-ice is on. Prop is on. Alright, let's go ahead and de-ice surface. We'll run a cycle. Holy smokes, guys. Definitely picking up ice. Gotta hold it here. Keep an eye on that airspeed for sure. Alright, let's get the music off real quick, y'all. I'm gonna fly this like for real. Alright, there's 10 grand there. Let's go ahead and bring in the power. Let's go down. Alt cell. Alright, my controls, this thing's not old.
1,000 feet to minimums.
Alright, so it's not doing my controls. What? What?
200 feet to minimums.
Oh, we're in the stall, we're in the stall, we're in the stall, we're in the stall. No, man, come on. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. What? What? Anti-ice was on. Anti-ice was on. Oh my gosh, y'all. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Bring the camera out. Go ahead and pull it out. Go ahead and pull it out. Oh man. Ugh. Well. Welp. Welp. Let's see what happened here, guys. Let me get the replay out. Let me get the replay out. Let's see what happened. I mean, we were cycling to the de-icing boots. I have no idea. No idea how that happened. All right, so yeah, we got ice, right? We got ice. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. No idea what happened there. Maybe it over. No, maybe we're accumulating more icing than what we can get rid of. That's the only thing I can think of. You just made Shark's list. On the plus side, you had the lowest float rating. Check the replay. Let's see. The TBM, like, look at the disrespect. I got your TBM voice. Man, let's see here. That is crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. One more time, y'all. One more time. See, I'm not the only one that hates frozen stuff. Planes don't either. No, they don't, Miss Spur. No, they don't. Which is why we're working to try to keep the flying surfaces clear. But hey, I mean, maybe we should have went to our alternate. Maybe we should have went to our alternate because we were not. That is insane. Insane. I'm off vacation soon, guys. I'll sit in the sim jump seat to make sure. Why the engine stopped? I'm not sure. Did the engine stop? I mean, bro, it just fell. Like, it just fell out of the sky, guys. Like, yeah, I forgot the gauges read weird. That is insane. I mean, yeah, we were picking up crazy ice, but I mean, we were cycling the surface de-ice. So I'm not understanding what else we could have done. Like, I'm not seeing what else we could have done there. Not seeing what else we could have done there. Well, made the list, guys. Made the list. Go ahead, make a mama shotgun too long. Trust me, she roll it. I mean, literally fail. Oh man, that's all right, man. I'll take it. I will take my L. Can you zoom at the control surfaces? Yeah, you can see there, man. We were definitely picking up ice, but the de-icing boots weren't like they weren't clearing the ice. They weren't clearing the ice. I'm just trying to figure out, like, or does X plane not simulate visible icing? No, I mean, so the windshield's heated. We had the engine heat on, inertial steps were on, so it makes sense not to see any ice here or here, right? I mean, more often than not, you're definitely going to see it along the wings, right? So, let's see. Yeah, I mean, it's not. Yeah, so that makes sense. You know, that's totally plausible. But yeah, I don't know what the heck happened there, y'all. Don't know what the heck happened there. Man, and then just did a cartwheel. It didn't even like explode or nothing, man. That's crazy. Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome. That makes crash number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Count them. Number 2. Man, let me go ahead and get off this stream, y'all, and see what's going on here. But, well, there you have it, guys. We did make it back to terra firma, just not the way we wanted to. So, we'll go back to the drawing board, try to figure something out, and go from there. Let me catch up with the chat. Looks like I landed it. Clearly just fell. Doesn't make sense. Can you zoom in? Yeah, we did that, brother. Simulate Bryce. Hey, we're joking, but hey, man, don't sweat it. It happens. Just a game. Man, I'm not worried about this, Chief. I'm just curious to see what happened because it wasn't getting rid of any of the ice from the boot, so ain't no telling, man. Well, cool, guys, man. I done hit my limit, guys. I'm gonna slide on out of here. But till next time, guys, we'll try it again. You know, maybe we'll crash, maybe we won't. We'll see what happens. Chief wants to see you in the office when you get back from the hospital. Oh man! Oh man! All right, guys. I'm about to go check in with the chief pilot, man, and get my walking papers, guys. Until next time, y'all have an awesome and safe rest of your Sunday, and we'll see you guys later. Take care, guys.